I feel like it would have been like FDR or Teddy. Yeah,
Honestly, it's got to be Teddy.
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Miles, any guess?
Grover Cleveland.
Number 16, Abraham Lincoln briefly worked as a sexton, a churchyard caretaker in Indiana. The responsibilities of a sexton in those days would have included digging graves by hand.
Oh,
Damn.
That tall drink of water comes walking out of the ground. I mean, come on, I'd be scared.
You think he ever just put out some, creepy doggone idioms to everybody walking by, like, "Oh, we'll see you someday there, son."
Jesus.
This one's
I don't know why the gravedigger would say that.
I'm preparing one of these for you and your future.
I mean, in the end, you could say that to anybody. Everybody dies. But if a dude walks by with a shovel over his shoulder, like, "See you soon," I'd be like, what the hell does he know?
This boy right here, 7 years ago, he passed away.
You know, they give him like 5 cents to dig that hole, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they were
And a
also...
bucket a week.
Hong Kong, Bangkok, Singapore, or Beijing? Which city's name means, quote, Lion City?
I'm going with Bangkok.
I think you just wanted to say that.
Hong Kong.
Nope.
Where I was going.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right, your question.
I was so confident.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong foo head.
Right. I would assume that means monkey to some degree. There's something about a monkey in there.
What?
Because Kong.
Right.
Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong
There you
Kong.
go.
Okay, I was like Singapore. Yeah. A well-hung monkey.
Hong Kong.
They're going to go Hong Kong. And they're like,
That'd be rare.
let's just go with Hong Kong.
That's a good one.
You just got King Kong standing up there on the
One leg
Empire
propped
State
up.
Building.
Apparently, they got the smallest one of them all.
Just got the
They
ballast.
do.
Mike, it means fragrant harbor.
Fragrant Harbor.
Yep.
No
But it's a
kidding.
monkey pointing at the genitals.
Smell the goodness. Well, it comes from, obviously, the Cantonese name, Hong Kong.
Of course.
Well said.
China's finest.
I think I almost got it.
You sound like you're choking on food. All right, your question.
Saturday Night Chinese. Gosh. We only have one trash can.
I don't know.
It looks like cat food.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
This
my
is
God
so
is
bad.
right.
I don't know
Oh,
about
no.
this one.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
What is
Oh, my God.
Now, Mike has spilled the top.
Oh, no.
And there is...
Pork brains all over the...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my
Put it in the
God.
bowl.
Don't.
Put it in the bowl.
Oh, no. No, I'm going to scoop it out.
Oh, no. Okay.
I really don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is bad.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
man. Should I
You got
stir
pork
it?
brains on you,
Should I
man.
stir it? In a milky broth.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I can't even look at it.
Jesus.
Folks, I'm telling you, just the idea of even looking at that is over there.
Give the candy.
Where's
Jesus
the trash?
Christ.
All right, I got the cake.
I'm just chew. So I tell my kid, just chew, and just swallow.
I don't know.
Oh, no. He got... Oh, Steve's out.
You're out?
Oh, God.
What does it taste like?
Like pork brains.
What do pork brains taste like?
That's got to be awful.
Yeah.
Is it? You think it's the brains or the milk?
Oh,
gravy?
my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right, ready?
Bad.
You gonna try it,
Did you
Mike?
try this?
You got to try it,
You
man.
got to try it.
Go ahead.
There we go. Okay. Where's that can at?
I got it. Hang on, I'm going in.
Where's the can at?
I got it.
I'm not gonna try
Miles,
it.
I have it. Hang on.
Let Mike try it
Yeah,
first.
yeah, exactly.
You
This
go
is
second.
so gross.
I can't believe there's pork brains on the floor in here. They would get so pissed
brutal.
off at us.
So
Yeah, well, there's- Yeah.
Bitcholas, today I want to request a birthday shout out to my beautiful and amazing wife, Leanne, who's 44. Been a wonderful partner and has given me 3 beautiful, happy, healthy children in spite of her having a non-cancerous brain tumor. She is the strongest person I have ever met. So, can I get the Dirty Germans talking about the benefits of bagging a cougar like her and maybe check in with the captain to see if he's ever hit Galveston or Corpus Christi? She's from Texas. Cheers and congrats on the Big 20, fellas. That from Kyle.
Yeah, tonight, instead of being Lee Ann, why don't you have a change your name to Lay Ann?
Yeah, it's a good thing about Sakugas is after the sex, dinner's at 5. I guess 4.
Ooh, well, ahoy there. Well, bad news for your husband, Leanne. Let's just come clean. The old SS Guppy and the Muppets have visited Texas several times at Leanne's request. And let's just say you may have sound something like an orange pipe cleaner in the bed. That's actually from Tony the Tiger. It's one of his pubes. Crunch bed.
Somebody's going to be able to eat this crap and keep it down. All right, here, give me a chance.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Miles is eating it. Miles looks like he doesn't really mind it.
It's on my mustache.
Or are you just not sweating?
Oh my God.
I'm trying to throw it to the back of my throat so I don't taste it. Oh, my God. It's bad. It's just bad.
It's stuck in your mustache,
Oh,
dude.
Hold on. Ted,
it's
I
still
got
there.
I got some hold music for you.
They call me whatever they want in
I
the
thought this would be a
comments.
funny idea.
Oh,
This
my
is
God.
absolutely horrible.
Look at it, Mike. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'll be the bitch on this one.
Oh, man.
my God.
That is
dude.
awful.
I think you can do it.
Yeah, I drank a whole bottle of hot sauce before. I put in my work. I'm just running this kitchen. I don't need half the food I serve at Slither.
Oh my
I like
God.
that. Mike had it stuck in his mustache.
It's in my mustache, dude. Like the milk is in there. The cream.
Oh,
Did you taste it?
he
No?
just smelled
I
it.
just smelled it. I'm telling you, I'm already half nauseous. So there you go, folks. Those are foods that were canned foods. Oh my God, the smell of it. That were popular 50 years ago that no one eats anymore.
wonder
Now
why.
we know why. But hey, the men's room say try the canned tamales. Now, last on the list, I don't know.
no.
Do we
People
even?
keep telling us to take the shells off. That's not how you eat
No,
boiled
that's
peanuts.
not how
Boiled
you eat
peanuts
it.
are not.
That's why they boil.
That's the whole point of
That's
it.
how you do it.
All right, the last one on the list
Oh, no.
is. I don't know.
Did you
Mike,
open
do
it,
we
Mike?
have to? I don't know that we have to do it.
Yeah, we do.
Why?
Let's give it a try.
So this is
I'll tell you.
canned pork brains with milk gravy.
Jesus Christ.
Now this is from a company called Miles. What is the brand?
We hate you.
Rose, as in like rose.
I mean, that looks like they haven't updated their label since the 30s.
What's the point?
I don't know. This is awful.
Pork brains, milk, less than 2% water, cornstarch, salt, and sodium nitrate.
Well, to the credit, pork brains is the main ingredient.
It doesn't say how you're supposed to cook them.
You're not.
We do have crackers.
Cool. That'll make all the difference.
Well, you're supposed to serve them on a cracker.
Are you sure?
Here, pour it in there.
No, God, no.
Pour it in there.
Why?
Because then I'll grab the crackers and we'll take a dip.
No, the cracker's right here.
You got the crackers.
Yeah, I got the crackers.
I really think this is a bad idea.
I do too.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. It looks like tuna.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, man. Jesus God.
By the way, Ted, this old Silver Surfer talk, it's ignited a firestorm on
yeah.
YouTube.
Has it?
Oh, I had to go back and forth.
You
about-
can't start comic talk, man. It descends.
I forget about that sometimes, and I'm being reminded, yes.
Right, again, I saw a preview.
You saw 2 minutes.
That's right. Just went, all right, they're pissed they're having a kid.
And threw the world into chaos. Look what
Well,
you've done.
because in the preview, you could tell them having this kid was gonna change things.
Yeah.
Did they know it was going to change things, or was the kid born and then they're like, oh, crap.
There's just like one guy that's like, "Are you sure you should be having a kid? You're like you're a superhero." Get him paraphrasing.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. You're doing a good job. You know exactly where you're going with it.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for two supers to have a kid. That was one of the premises of having a
Why?
kid.
Why would that be dangerous?
Because the kids don't know how to handle their powers.
Do you remember
Super Bowl.
Homelander's kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he
You
did.
can't have soups just having kids.
Did you ever see The Incredibles? Remember the little
I
kid,
did.
Jack, where he like freaking just went off
Did he not help everyone in the end?
chaotically?
Yeah, but it worked. I'm just saying. I
No,
defend
he didn't help
superheroes
his
having
babysitter.
babies.
He drove his babysitter mad.
I think superheroes should have babies if they want to have
She
babies.
went insane.
Well, she's a babysitter. You can drive her crazy anyway.
The comic book world is full of plot holes and contradictions.
I'm with you on this one. I don't think it's that hard for a child to drive a babysitter.
You don't need superpowers.
And now, the men's room legacy continues. Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say? Shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season, episode number 4,396. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are in the men's room. On Ted today, we get ready for fall on a Bad Choice Friday. The return of Ted versus the FCC. Plus headlines, men's room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
Drunk.
All right, here we go. Florida school police, they find out what happens when you deploy pepper spray. Meanwhile, a man is at a gas pump and sees a car flying right at him and somehow is able to run away. Florida man makes a rage-baiting video at a trailer park and ends up in jail. And every couple says their moving company was the ultimate fail. And a skateboarder drops into a 300-foot ramp in Brazil. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, last week, 3 men's college basketball players that were stripped of their NCAA eligibility. An investigation found that they, quote, manipulated their performances to win bets. In other words, they bet against themselves and then intentionally sucked, leading me to believe that the NFL will be investigating both the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns in no time, because you can't just be that bad all the time. Anyway, you might remember just last year, Grand Chess Master player Hans Niemann. He was accused of cheating during a chess tournament with the use of vibrating anal beads. That was neither proven nor disproven, but apparently that story has come to a conclusion. Well, there's a new cheating scandal rocking the sports world, this time at the World Stone Skimming Championships. That's right, there's a championship for skipping rocks, and several competitors were disqualified when it was discovered that they were cheating. You're probably asking yourself how. We'll explain how in a bit. But let's acknowledge that if there is a situation where people can give themselves the upper hand, they will. A woman in New Zealand, she didn't want to buy 2 bus tickets for her and her 2-year-old daughter, so she bought 1 ticket, put her daughter in a suitcase, and then put that suitcase in the bus's luggage compartment. Now, the mom was arrested, and that's when she found out that the bus company does not charge for tickets for people 3 years old or younger. Oops. And then there's a woman in Florida. She was busted for drunk driving. She explained that they got it wrong. It was her husband who'd been driving. The problem was that her husband wasn't even in the car, so the cops didn't fall for her. But you can't blame a girl for trying. But here's the thing. All of us have been up to no good at some point, just to get a little leverage. Maybe we wanted an advantage. Maybe you want to save money. We don't know. Maybe you're just a terrible person. But that's what today's question is all about. Brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration. We want to know, what did you or someone you know do that was not on the up and up?
To be a part of the big show, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Email the Men's Room at KISW.com, and now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
99.9 KISW is specially designed to be heard everywhere. 99.9 KISW.
It's a crazy show. I can't even imagine. I can't really even describe it because there's so much going on. You can enjoy it from a number of different levels. Obviously, the music. Secondly, there's visuals going on. There's film screens. There's an incredible light show, and then there's performers on every song that are interpreting the song. It's sort of like performance art mixed with very heavy rock.
Right. So I mean, like there's a lot of time for two shows. You know what I mean? Is this? Are you nervous at all about it in a weird way, as far as all the things that are going? I know you guys are in control of what you do. But with everything else going on around you, I mean...
Well, we've been rehearsing. Yeah, we've been rehearsing with the dancers, and the band's, of course, been rehearsing for it amidst writing the record. But also we're doing a week of rehearsals coming up with all the performers. Okay. So everybody will be very
Now, let's bring the ladies up to a microphone. Ladies, go over there and get on the microphone. What is your name, lovely lady? Go ahead and step up there.
Yeah, you. Smiley.
Yeah, go ahead. Smiley. Don't be shy. McSmileson.
Well, my name's Brittany.
Brittany, what are you doing exactly in the cabaret?
Well, we're go-go dancers. So.
You guys are go-go dancers.
Yes.
Now, what exactly is it like? If you're like we were saying, there's the go-go dancers, there's burlesque dancers, and in a sense, I guess I know the difference. But I mean, I don't really know the difference. So, like, what separates you from the burlesque style or whatever?
Well, go-go dancers normally accentuate the music, accentuate the DJs or the bands, and we're just a visual representation of what the music is.
Okay.
So
and they don't
quite
take off their clothes.
You do not take off.
Okay, we're done talking to you.
Okay. Where are the other dancers? What dancers take off their clothes? Now, what is your name?
My name's Michelle Mason.
And Michelle, how long have you been a go-go dancer?
I'm not a go-go dancer.
Now, what are you?
Well,
She's a cougar.
I'm a cougar, and I have parts.
Yeah. Michelle, step up to the mic a little bit so we can hear you. Now, what did you say? Now, you're a professional. What now? Besides a cougar?
Well, I'm a role of a little bit of a cougar.
Okay.
And
they caught your buddy in Magnolia yesterday and put him to bed.
I'll be giving Jeff, along with my coworker, like pills and a drink and stuff like that.
Oh, so you're a drug dealer?
Stuff to get me through the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, is part of your job to get naked up there?
Oh, partially.
Okay, all
I'll be
right.
dancing a little bit in the end, too.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Next in line there, go ahead, step up.
I'm Miranda.
Miranda, and what are you doing up on stage?
I'm also go-go dancing.
Okay, and how long have you been a go-go dancer?
Well, I've always danced, but this is like the first big show.
So you're pretty excited?
Yeah, I'm stoked.
And you're not going to get naked because you are a go-go dancer.
Yeah, I don't get naked, just the burlesque dancers.
Now, are you not getting naked because you're a go-go dancers? Because I know you and Jeff might have a relationship outside of the band. Say, did he say, "Hey, why don't you just do the go-go part and not,
Right.
Come on"?
Well, I don't like the little nipple tassels, so that's why I'm not burlesque dancing.
Is that part of it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're not burlesque dancing because of the nipple tag.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I guess we each have our thing.
Who doesn't like those?
I know, it's my first thought.
The other girl wanted to make him swing.
Not me.
That's right. All right, well, next, stand up there for a minute and say your name.
Hi, I'm Marnie.
And Marnie, what are you doing?
I'm a go-go dancer.
You're also a go-go dancer.
Yes.
Do you have a problem with the nipple pasties?
Yeah, I do, actually. I do.
Okay.
How do you keep them on?
Not me.
Somebody smells really
That's
good.
me.
Okay. So far with the practice, are you guys pretty excited about the show? You know what I mean, from an outsider's perspective and all the things going into
so
it?
excited.
Okay.
So excited.
Let's
it's gonna be awesome.
Let's take a break. We've got something we want Jeff to do after that. We also got to do a grand prize drawing. So
Yeah, but that involves me like turning around, man.
yeah, I know. Do you want to turn
See, the
around?
problem is all the women that stood directly in Ted's eyesight.
Yeah, exactly.
They're wearing boots, too. It's pretty
Very nice.
good. All right.
You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, Bitcholas, away we go. Welcome to the 20th anniversary season, episode number 4,396. What a large and a charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat on this positive Friday.
Positive Friday.
Take 3 of Ted versus the FCC on the Han riddle.
Oh, right. Good old Han.
The tongue twister dealing with Han Solo, I believe.
That is blunt front ship, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think he grunts.
Does he grunt? Does Han grunt when he's doing something with the...
He had a brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt bunt grunt.
He does grunt, all right.
Right, because I keep saying another word that sounds dirty, but it's not.
Gunt.
Yeah.
I don't even like saying it.
You should.
Is that a real word?
I don't like when you
Is
say
it a real word?
It's not.
It's not. You guys looked it up.
I
mean, okay, I'm just asking.
You know what? Let me look up the word gunt.
Stop. Everybody stop.
Well, Ted, you kind of created the word inadvertently.
Sure. Back to things that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, gunt with a G has 2 primary meanings.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Awesome.
It could be a derogatory slang term for the bulge of fat below someone's stomach and above the pubic area.
Oh, no.
Damn. Like a fupa?
No.
There
That's
you go.
a gun.
Yeah. And then it's also a river located in the southern part of Tajikistan.
Oh, my God.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, the river.
Nice gunt you got there.
I went fishing on the gun.
It's like a human fanny pack.
It's a gunt salmon.
It's the stomach below the stomach. That's what that is.
That's all that is.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Come on.
That's horrible.
Sometimes people
That is
invent
horrible.
stuff and feel bad about it.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Man.
Yeah, who invented dynamite?
I don't remember his name.
Alfred Nobel. You should know his name.
Then he made the Nobel
Dynamite.
Peace
Didn't
Prize.
he do TNT or dynamite?
Is there a difference? He did dynamite.
There is some
but-
subtle difference, I
there?
believe. I believe
The
so.
point is, I might have invented the word for us. I don't like using it.
Okay.
It's our word.
It's the stomach below the stomach.
You're the Oppenheimer of
Oh,
words.
my goodness. Oh,
What have I done?
What have I created?
What have I done?
Oh,
That's definitely an American word. Because other countries...
gunt?
That sounds British.
Other countries do not have stomachs below their stomach.
Go to Ireland, bro. That was
You think it's
eye-opening.
Irish origin?
I don't know. It sounds very British to me.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, you got so.
Right? I mean, I'm just saying, because they're very
I
succinct.
can't say that word in a British accent with a hard G.
No.
I can't.
Yeah.
It comes out sounding like a C. I can't do it.
So,
stop
Ted,
pointing your gunt at me.
Ted, this is your third and final attempt at this one.
Gunt is sticking into my hip.
I ignored her gunt, and we had a wonderful night.
Yeah. We're going to get in trouble. We got to stop.
Third and final attempt on this one.
The musky gunt.
And it comes from our listener, Nick, without the K. 435, the return of Ted versus the FCC.
Nick, what happened to the
God.
K? It's just NIC?
Yes, NIC. Nick without the K.
Do you think Nicholas, I guess?
No K.
NICHOLAS sometimes in the spelling.
Right,
if
but
you're gonna do it
still,
shorter.
most people, when they go to Nick, it still ends with the K.
NICKLAUS is the other way to spell it.
Nicolaus.
Well, yeah, you do that too.
All right, just saying.
Yeah, yeah. You can be Nicholas without the O.
I mean, I spell my D, it ends with C, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I like when people put an extra D on Ted. Ted.
Does anyone actually do? I've seen people
yeah.
email in with it, but I'm saying, does anyone who goes by the name Ted?
because if you say Bob, you don't go BOBB.
No.
So if in fact Ted is short for Teddy. Teddy is one D or two Ds.
Right, it's two,
It's two
but
Ds.
that's Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hate the name
That's what I'm saying.
Lloyd. Lloyd.
Hang on.
Why is Bill have two L's and Bob only has one B at the end? So in other words, Billy, in this scenario, if you say Billy, you shorten it to
Right.
Bill, BILL.
Right.
Teddy could be TEDD.
Well, technically, because Bill is a short I, so you need the two L's. Otherwise, if it's a single consonant at the end of the word, it'd be bile.
There's a couple
without an
2D
E?
Teds.
No, bile, the word is BILE. But typically in the English language, if there's two consonants following the vowel, it's to let you know that the vowel is pronounced as short.
Well, what about Will?
WILL.
Yeah.
Two L's.
Okay.
Otherwise,
so
it'd be like
Weil.
Yeah.
So WIL would be Weil.
Like Nick, the way he spells Nick, technically it would be Nike.
Interesting.
Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But Nike doesn't have a C in it.
But because it has a K.
Yeah, Ted.
I'm going to stop on spelling stuff.
Yep.
Anyhow, it's not a real word.
Hey, it's the weekend, and coming up, we'll drink and toast the weekend with a shot of the day. That's Bad Choice Friday time.
You know it's Bad Choice
So I guess Monday is technically the first day of fall. The first day of autumn arrives on Monday, so we got a couple days left of summer. So
Do
why
you
not
prefer fall or autumn?
As far as the term,
Yeah, I say fall.
Depends on how you're using it.
Correct. If I'm trying to sound fancy, I call it autumn.
Autumn. Well, like Sunday. This is a great day for fall Sunday football.
Yeah.
But if I'm walking like in the woods or whatever, like,
then
this
it's
is
autumn.
The lovely autumn.
If you're
day.
looking at leaves, it's autumn.
Correct. Yeah,
Right.
if I'm,
I enjoy the foliage in autumn.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
But I love a fall day for college football.
Okay,
Right.
I got you.
It's like a fall, cold, rainy day. Got to wear a hoodie. It's one of those days.
But if you like
I don't
that
say
day,
it's
it's
I don't
autumn.
say it's autumn hoodie day.
No one says
It's
that.
fall. I need my hoodie. Yeah, exactly. So fall or autumn, no matter how you slice it. First day is Monday. So why not the mamas and the papas?
That they
A
had
couple
the
of
band.
them had guns.
Yes.
So I don't know that they were able to connect those dots.
Mama Cassidy does.
I knew as soon as I saw this song. Damn it. She didn't choke on a sandwich.
She did not choke on
Well,
a
no,
sandwich.
I did not say
How did she
choked
really
on a sandwich.
pass on? Do we know?
Oh, God.
She might have had a heart attack.
John Phillips had 5 children,
Oh, Jesus.
including Jaina Phillips.
China's pretty good looking.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, no. Oh, she was 32.
Mama Cass had a
Jesus.
daughter.
Okay, they weren't lying then.
Well, she had a heart attack.
Cass Elliott did. At 20.
Not from choking on a ham sandwich.
How did
She
that
was,
even
she was
start?
32 when she had the heart attack.
But how'd that even start? I choked on a ham sandwich.
She was born in Baltimore. How come she didn't sing like
Well, there's lore, and back then we had no way to fact check. There was
Right.
no internet.
She knows I'm going to stay.
Right, it's like Marilyn Manson had a rib removed so he could do something to himself.
Sure,
He was
but-
also Paul from the Wonder Years.
But I just feel like
All false.
somebody out there, somebody started a rumor that she choked on a ham sandwich and it exploded.
And because she was of heavier carriage, everybody believed.
She had a large gut, yes.
Flute solo.
So rare in music.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't say, back in that day, huh?
She did not die from choking on a ham sandwich, as was alleged, according
That's a persistent myth suggestion.
Yes, exactly. The ham sandwich story was false, according to the Hollywood Reporter. That's a hell.
so
I mean,
mean.
No, but they have to dispel it.
I know,
Because, I mean, I grew up thinking, like, damn, man, did you hear this chick choked on a ham sandwich? And my buddies were like, yeah. Right.
I know,
mean,
but
that's the story we knew.
But if you just
so
die of a heart,
mean.
you overdose and all that stuff. People can understand that,
Right.
I mean, that's something you go, okay.
OD,
makes
heart
sense.
attack.
You're a musician, like okay, you're young, you die that way. But your legacy is you choked on a ham sandwich.
And you didn't.
That's what happened. What if they named the ham sandwich after her after she passed on?
The mama
I'll
cat.
take a Cass Elliott and a bag of chips. Can't get any worse.
Got it.
All right. So
Choked on it.
With a little asterisk, there's a choking hazard.
I'll take a Cass Elliott, please. Extra ham.
Oh, my God. That's so mean.
So I can grow my own guns. Mamas and the Papas in California. Hey, guess what? What is Sunday? What is the day? Date?
That's
21st. 21st of. I think in life that actually saw Earth, Wind, and Fire due September, the 21st night of September.
On the 21st
You
of
saw it on the
September.
21st.
Check it out.
I saw these guys play when Lionel Richie came through. Doggone it, that was fun.
Oh, dude, they're awesome.
Was it
like a
Earth,
great
Wind, and
show.
Fire and Lionel Richie?
It was.
Wow.
That's a good show.
man.
Dude, it was an awesome show.
That sounds great.
My issue is that our buddy Brett, it's his birthday.
What, September 21st?
It's just so ingrained because for years I'd be like, "When's your birthday?" And he's like, "Sing the song." So it's just I can't hear it without thinking about it.
But no one says, but if their birthday is on the 21st of September, they
Yeah.
don't say September 21st. They say the 21st
of
I
September.
don't say the 29th of January. When were you born? What's your birthday? You know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
But if you're born on the 21st of September, you say it that way.
Yes.
Vote now
But you
if
gotta
you
sing it.
follow us on X Men's Room Live. Will it be Earth, Wind, and Fire in September, or the Mamas and the Papas and the Ham Sandwich song? All right, let's see here.
It is weird how you remember birthdays. Like Marshawn's, I know his is June 18th.
Because.
It's the day before Juneteenth.
Okay, there you go. No better representative.
I have another buddy that we now remember his birthday is it's January 6th.
January. Oh, jeez. Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about what you maybe did or someone else did that wasn't exactly on the up and up. Did you end up talking to a police officer? Okay, maybe you did. Did you get away with something that wasn't on the up and up?
If I talked to him, I did.
Well, and if you didn't talk to him, maybe you did too.
Did you start a rumor about Mama Cass?
Mm-hmm.
Jerked on a ham sandwich. Next thing you know, it's somebody is responsible for that. You realize that?
Yeah.
Like to me, that like History Channel. They talk about this person that built America, this person that did that, the company. Like, that's all cool and it's all fascinating. However, I'd like to find, like, the person that started this rumor, Richard Gere, had a gerbil in his anus, right? Somebody started that.
Sure.
Rod Stewart, right? A gallon of semen in his stomach. Somebody started that rumor. Mama Cass choked on a ham sandwich.
Our generation had the same thing with Little Kim.
What was her thing?
I think it was the same volume of semen.
Okay, but again, like, I would like to find this is the guy, just some dude like, yeah, man, I said it at a party and it spread.
I did it once, right? I was living in Seattle already.
All right.
And there was a kid I went to grade school with and high school with. People had thoughts on him. I may have offhanded insinuated that he was a homosexual.
All right.
I go back to visit back east like that summer, and somebody completely separate goes, hey, did you hear blah, blah, blah came out? And I said, where did you hear that? And I connected the dots, and I'm like, that is a lie.
That's from me.
That's from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dude's married with like 2 kids.
Jeez whiz. Okay, think about this. Now, I used to take the pornographic magazines that my neighbor was going to throw away or incinerate, right? But you took the pornographic magazines to school, and you sold them for profit.
Yes.
Now, I know you were underage, and the people...
Yeah, of course I was.
Yeah, but the people you sold them to were underage.
Yeah, that's what they were, hot market.
So you were making profit off of
magazines that I stole from various stores, Rite Aid, 7-Eleven.
This is not on the up and up.
It was not on the up and up.
Not only are they not old enough to really technically afford to be able to buy them, but then you sold them after stealing them.
And that was the beauty of having that particular crowd, because I would just charge cover price. And a lot of them would bitch about it. And I go, well, then go buy it yourself. So,
but they couldn't because they were not of age.
Right. And they weren't willing to steal them like I was. So me and my buddy, we had a system, the Sunday paper, right, because it was fat with coupons and all the different sections they put in. And we'd hollow most of that out. And at that time, the porn magazines were just on the top shelf of any magazine row. Like if you go to Hudson News at the airport, if you want Penthouse and Playboy, they're there. That is on the top shelf, but that shelf is not so high that you can't reach it, right? In other words, you don't need assistance. So we would snatch a bunch of those, just load up the newspaper, pay $1.25 for the Sunday Baltimore Sun. We would split up our magazines, go to school, and it got to the point.
But you bought the newspaper.
We did buy the newspaper, but we would take down orders when Vanity was going to be in Playboy. That was the hottest thing that I ever sold in my porn magazine selling. So I had like 25 dudes that were like, hey, man, you got to get me a copy of the Vanity Playboy. I'm like, I can do that. But the problem is we kept an itemized list of who ordered what, how we got our money. And when my mother found that, well, let's just say my little enterprise came to a crashing end. She was so freaking mad. Like, usually moms get mad because their kids are looking at porn. Like, moms, get over it because it's going to happen. And if you don't know that, I'm letting you in on the secret. But anyway, back then it was hard magazines. So I had a trunk in my room, had all the porn in there, but on top of it was basically like our ledger.
That's how people get caught.
The thing that set my mother off sideways, understandably, she was like, I'm already angry that you have all this porn. I'm like, right. But she's like, are you seriously selling this? And I'm like, yeah, how long you been doing it? I lied about that part. I've been doing it a lot longer than I let on. But, yeah, she made me throw away all my porn magazines. I did not throw them away. They went to my buddy's house down the street. But I got rid of them, and as far as she knew, my business came to a close.
Did you ever see the movie The Untouchables?
Yeah, of course.
Right? That's how they end up bringing down Capone. When Sean Connery's dying, he's like, the bookkeeper, ledger.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So it's like, yeah, that's how you got in trouble.
Sunday mornings in Baltimore, you'd be driving downtown. There's a guy on the corner, and he's got a stack of Baltimore Sunday Sun newspapers. What those guys that would sell those on the corners would do is they would go to just a regular old newspaper stand, or the box. Yeah. They would put in the dollar. They would take every one of those newspapers out of there. And then they would stand in the corner, and they would sell them to you. Now, that's not exactly on the up and up.
But did you care?
But the Baltimore Sun did not care. Because all they wanted to do was get as many things out there as possible so that their advertisers would be exposed to more individuals.
That's where my father would buy the Sunday. He never went to the store.
He would buy them all the time on the corner.
He would drive down the street where the guys were. He bought it. And we all do.
There was a guy on Ritchie Highway selling them all the time.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Sunday paper, man.
I spent a summer delivering papers. You could miss so many houses each time. On Sundays, I would just give some away.
Yep. Our question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
live on the free Odyssey app. From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
My question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK. Have you heard of the World Stone Skimming Championships?
No.
I believe
recently I have.
I believe ESPN occasionally would show the winning skip, like at the end of the broadcast.
Okay,
on
that makes
Sports
sense.
Center. Yeah. I think within the last 10 years they've been doing this for a while. They say skipping stones feels like an activity that it should be difficult to do illegally. So if there was a cheating scandal at a stone skipping competition, you might assume they meant, like adultery or something.
Right.
The World Stone Skimming Championships recently rocked by a cheating scandal after some competitors were found to be using a suspiciously circular stone. Now, if you know anything about skipping stones or stone skimming, you know that one of the tricks is finding a nice flat round stone.
Yep.
Now, according to the competition rules, stones must come from natural occurring island slate and fit through a device called the Ring of Truth to ensure they are the right size. No bigger than 3 inches in diameter.
No bigger. All right.
Okay. The championship organizer says that when the offenders were caught, they held their hands up and ultimately apologized.
We're cheating.
They were disqualified. He said, quote, there was a little bit of stone doctoring. They'd shaped it so that it was perfectly circular and fitted our 3-inch measurer. The problem was we didn't just notice at the time, but they were suspiciously circular. Now, the event was held in Scotland, but it was ultimately won by an American named Jonathan Jennings, attaboy, who managed to skip his stone for a total of 177 meters. In American terms, that's more than 580 feet or almost 2 football fields.
He skipped 580 feet
of stone.
I'm happy to get 3 skips.
And when you have to
how many skips can you? On average, I can hit 3. Right? If I find the right stone, every once in a while I hit 4. I think one time I hit 5, and I was super happy. But I get at 3. But those 3 skips, it's maybe 30 feet, 40 feet.
Also, the water would have to be glass.
Yeah, you would think
essentially,
so.
It would have to be just flat as it could be. Now, the competition does not involve millions in winnings.
You don't say.
It is held annually to raise money for local causes, including several community projects for charities. The organizers add that they will move on to an even greater event next year, despite this year's cheating.
How many stone skips do you think you can get on average? Glassy water, all the.
on
average 3, and that's about it.
I think the most I've ever gotten is 7.
Ooh, not bad, man.
In ideal circumstances, I used to be able to throw sidearm pretty well.
Right.
So, but you need to be kind of down near.
So
you got to get
low.
that knee level.
Yeah.
You really need to be low to the ground. So if you can get down there, it kind of like just flipping a frisbee open-handed.
Sure.
That open-handed throw instead of across your body. If you can do that, you should be able to skip a stone.
But how many skips do you think you can get? For all that being said, how many skips?
Probably 10 to 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Easily.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I grew up beside
What about you, Mike?
Beside a lake.
Like I said, I can get about 3. I'm happy with 3. Apparently, I suck ass.
There-
Ted can hit 7. Miles is going 10, 15.
Yeah, I feel like I can get anywhere between 7 and 10 depending on the rock I've got.
To me, it depends on body of water too.
Well, sure.
Like rivers, a little tougher, salt water with waves. Lake,
Glassy lake.
who knows? So legend has it, it's still skipping.
Limitless.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I got to work on that then.
Well, I didn't even know we were sitting next to the stone skipping champ of West Virginia.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. There was a lot of lakes and ponds, and hell, I lived on a lake every summer.
I grew up next to a lake. Didn't help my game.
But it was windy.
It wasn't windy. It was a great lake.
You had an ocean lake. I had like a pond.
True.
Not really even a lake, a pond.
All right.
With a retaining, wall.
Don't try to make me feel better.
Maryland has no natural lakes.
But we got lakes. They're just not.
We got ponds.
Yeah.
Well, the glaciers didn't come down that far.
It's just a fun fact.
Yeah.
The only state in the union.
It's like a fun fact that Seattle's favorite glacier lake is Green Lake.
Yeah.
People don't realize that.
Is that a glacier lake?
It is a glacier lake.
I'll be damned.
Made by a glacier. So it's a real lake. All right, here's another someone not being on the up and up. This one involves a teacher.
Lake stuff.
A middle school math teacher in Louisiana is facing charges for bringing cocaine into her school.
I brought that cocaine.
Cops showed up at the school in Baton Rouge on Tuesday to do a random drug sweep.
She lives in Baton Rouge. Cut her some slack. I do drugs too.
We did not have random drug sweeps when I was in school.
No.
Do you think it's a drug sweep, or do you think maybe they were just there to demonstrate the dog, and then the dog was like,
No,
hey.
they call it a drug sweep.
They called it a sweep.
And also,
random drug sweep.
If you know the dog's coming, to show the kids the blah, 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 that's the day the teachers don't bring the Coke to school.
By the way, on the East Coast, when they used to do DUI checkpoints, which they did on, New Year's Eve, whatever the deal was, they would put it in the paper. We would read those announcements on the air.
They tell you where they're going to be.
They legally have to.
And then the times. So you had a heads up. You would think that they would do the same thing for a drug sweep.
Why?
Like tomorrow, guys, don't bring your drugs in. We're having a drug sweep.
You do that, you don't tell people when you're going to do the drug sweep.
That's why I hate pop quizzes.
Otherwise, they're not going to catch them.
See, that's why I hate pop quizzes.
Me too.
See, they should give you a hint.
Nope.
It should be called a pop random drug sweep. Pop quiz.
Yeah. It doesn't count as much as the regular drug sweep we do at the end of the week. This is we just want to see if you're doing drugs.
But they had a K9 unit with them. The dog zeroed in on a bag belonging to 47-year-old Virginia Summers. So they searched it and found cocaine inside her wallet. She claimed it wasn't hers and belonged to a friend, which is the worst excuse.
Nobody
with
holds cocaine for if your friend hands you a bag of cocaine, they're telling you, hey, do cocaine.
Mike, if I told you right now that I have Steve's cocaine in my wallet, would you believe me?
Say it again.
I have Steve's cocaine in my wallet. Do you believe me?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I would do? I would believe you. All right, give it.
No.
Hand it
right.
over.
Yeah, right.
He ain't lying.
That's one thing about that drug.
Yeah.
No one holds it for someone else. In other words, okay, let's say we're going to smoke a joint after the show. Okay, I don't give it to you to hold. I've got the joint.
Right.
We're going to smoke it after the show.
But if
there's
you've
no
gotta-
need for you to hold on to this for me.
Well, somebody might be pulling you to the side. It's like, here, hold on to this so I don't stink of weed.
No.
Here, hold on to this for me so I don't. It doesn't.
No, but cocaine does not work that way. Cocaine is one of those drugs where
if the bag is closed, you're not holding it.
That's correct.
You might say, hold my bag of cocaine so I can go take a leak. But if it's in your wallet, your purse.
The last person that touched that cocaine besides you was the person who sold it to you. There's two people within your realm of world. It's the person who sold it and the person who's received it. Those are the two people who touch it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Obviously there's someone above them, but other than that.
Yeah.
So she said
called a cartel.
Yes, exactly.
The mule, the dealer, the buyer.
But she admitted she did snort some at an LSU tailgate the previous weekend. It's not hers.
Oh.
This is why you would never lend someone your cocaine.
Yeah.
Because
so she forgot.
Yes.
She forgot that you had.
She was at a tailgate.
Yes. And her friend didn't ask for it back.
Mm-hmm. So then they search her Honda CRV in the parking lot and find small amount of weed.
Not hers.
Now she's facing charges for possession of cocaine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and for having them in a school zone. You can see how this all went down. It's not that she's like a hardcore criminal. Maybe not on the up and up. She just enjoys recreational drugs. Mm-hmm. But the way that this went down was...
you showed up on drug sweep day. Just get it out of your car.
Exactly.
And don't keep it in your wallet.
So our question, what did you do or someone else do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
It also seems like, first of all, I've been to a tailgate at LSU. Tremendous place to tailgate.
Sure.
But it seems like, you're a teacher. At some point, you'd be like, I should get that out of my wallet.
That's all, man. Look, just in case it falls out in school, it doesn't mean she plans on snorting cocaine at school. I completely understand, but it falls out of your wallet at school, kid sees it, it's the end of your career, right? I mean, it's like going to the airport, man. You can go through my stuff. You don't know what I'm up to, but I promise you none of that is here.
I mean, think about it like with booze, right? If you're driving home from the liquor store, put it in the trunk.
Yep.
Right? Just 'cause if a cop rolls up and you just got a 12-pack, even if it's closed next to you,
there's going to be suspicion. Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a little extra time you have to spend with it.
Right. So same thing, take that out of your wallet. Tailgate's over, go home.
I don't know how you keep that kind of drug in your wallet that long anyway. I'm just saying, in my experience, if there's a bag of Coke in your wallet, it is done before the end of the day.
That's why
it's not something like, I'll finish this next weekend. No, you won't. You might buy some more for next weekend, but if you got a bag of Coke, you're going to do a bag of Coke.
That's why it's dangerous to keep your golf bag in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever you got in your golf bag, it's still in your car.
Right.
If you have the golf bag.
But at least it's in the trunk.
It is in the trunk. But if they have...
But what's in the golf bag is illegal.
Yeah, if they have a random drug sweep day, and pull you over, decide to go through your car, the golf bag's going to screw you.
But the thing with her was, I don't think they'd have gone through her car if they didn't find the Coke in her wallet.
Yeah,
I think that's what
one
took her down.
has to lead to another.
Like, dude, if it's in your wallet at school, we have reason to believe we're going to find more in the car.
What's in your wallet? Our question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
You think they said that to her?
Jennifer Gardner.
What's in your wallet?
Okay, Jen, you want to go to the bathroom for a minute?
No.
What's in your wallet?
All right, then we'll make your sourdough. Forget it.
God.
It's been there for 7 years.
Want to use it?
Hello, Bob.
Costco card.
Hello, Bob. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, Bob.
Anyhow, what I got away with was in 1978, I was stationed at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and I was going to school there, and I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and I told the dentist that I could not eat the food at the mess hall because it was too tough. So he gave me a pass to eat at the officers' cafeteria in the hospital. So when we'd get out of formation, everybody'd break like a stampede of buffalo to the mess hall, and I'd go upstairs to my room, get dressed, take a shower, walk across the golf course, flirt with the nurses, and eat at the officers' cafeteria. And they're serving game hens and baked ham and all that stuff. Yeah.
Where was it? Where was this again?
This is at Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
Okay. Now, what do the officers think when your ass comes rolling? I know you got the note, but still, are they giving you the stink eye? Do they know it's a con, or are they cool?
Well, this is where the story was going. Eventually, they questioned me about it, and I told them that my father was a general stationed at Fort Lewis, and he kind of swung it for me. So after that, I got to be known as the general's son, and they treated me like gold while I was there.
Oh, so you no longer needed the dentist approval.
Right. I just for a year and a half, I'd walk across the golf course and flirt with the nurses and eat fantastic food. And
I like that flirt with the nurses is always a part of how you explain getting across the golf course. So that was an everyday thing. So your dad was an actual general.
No, he wasn't. I just told him he was.
Oh, so the whole thing is just a rouge.
Yeah. That's why I see it. That's why I got away with it.
You didn't think, and obviously they did not. I don't know that I'd say my father's a general because I feel like that's too easy for them to figure out.
But he's in the military, so he would know the correct answers if they checked him.
Yeah, and they really don't check. They could really care less. They're just doing their job. They could care less if I was.
Okay. Was the food in the general mess hall that bad? Were you being serious about it being tough and you couldn't chew it?
Oh yeah. I with all 4 wisdom teeth out and stitches in there, I couldn't chew the food. So it was a legit thing that I initially went for.
But that's typically, but the holes will fill up in a week or two. So it was initially a temporary fix.
Yeah,
but you just kept going.
Yeah.
I figured this is a good thing. I'm going to keep this up.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
And then you guys are talking about drug sweeps and stuff. I went on to become an operations sergeant at the 864th Engineer Battalion of Fort Lewis, and I was in charge of scheduling the dogs to come through. And so I always told everybody that I knew, all my buddies that got stoned, hey, I'm scheduling the dogs on Friday, make sure there's nothing in the barracks. And we actually got awards for the cleanest barracks because we never got busted.
Yeah.
I bet you did.
Okay.
I had a buddy that was, what do you call it, that's like in charge of the dorms.
They are called the RA, yeah.
So my buddy
resident
did it,
assistant.
but he was like cool about it. So he would tell everybody the same thing, like, "Hey, like don't have an open container,
right?
And they're gonna come by and this and that." And like the only people that ever got caught were people that just didn't listen.
They didn't listen to what he said.
Correct.
We had a boss, I remember Passion, years ago, working at CBS Radio, and he calls me into his office after my shift one day, and he just said, "Hey, I'm not saying this is something you need to worry about." But I thought I'd share this with you anyway. CBS is going to start drug testing. And I absolutely flipped I flipped the F out on him. I'm yelling at him about it, and he's like, hey, I hear you. I'm just letting you, this is not my call, okay? This is coming from corporate. And I said, look, man, the people you need to worry about, I'm like, yeah, me, obviously. We both know I'm gone. But I'm like, your sales team's gone. I remember the look on his face. I said, dude, they're doing blow in the bathroom. Like, you can't tell. They are rolling on coke all the time. And at that point, I'm not making enough money to do coke. I'm just baked all the time, right? Anyway, I went around and I told some other select people that I worked with. I'm like, hey, man, CBS can start drug testing. We got 2 weeks, and they're freaking out, right? Because you kind of know who's up with what. So 2 weeks later, Pastor calls me back in his office. It's like, I understand you're upset about the drug testing. I'm like, dude, it's radio. I'm like, there's not going to be anybody left except like you. He's like, Yeah, I was kidding. He's like, I let you go for 2 weeks. I was like, you're an a-hole, man. He's like, worth it. It was great. He's like, you had the exact reaction I thought. I'm like, yeah. They said, were you serious about the sales staff? I'm like, for real, man? They sit in the meetings and they're all sweaty, but they don't do anything. They're sitting on the desk dripping with sweat. I'm like, yeah. Don't drug test. All of them will be fired. Just letting you know.
I think as far as work and not being on the up and up, the one thing I definitely remember is we would you give away tickets, but you also give away the CD of the band that's coming around.
Right.
So typically, we would get 2 or 3 boxes of, let's just say, if Use Your Illusion came out.
All right.
Double album. Your chance to pick that up and register to win tickets to see Guns N' Roses in Pittsburgh. We're outside the Kroger from noon until 2 on Saturday. All right. They would give us 3 boxes. I put the 3 boxes in my car. I would take 2 boxes to the venue, leave 1 box in my car.
Of course.
Now, there was a local independent record store that he would buy those CDs for me for cash.
Yeah.
Now, these are clearly marked. It looks like someone punched a hole out of the corner.
Not for resale.
Promotional use only. This is not for sale. He did not care. He would buy them, and he would sell them for more and tell the collectors that they were worth more money.
Because they're rare.
And they're also first press.
Always.
So first press, even in the CD world, made them more valuable. Even with the hole punched in them, that made them more valuable. The promotion stamp that they put on
and gold leaf, basically.
Made them more valuable. And he knew that. So he would buy them for me.
Oh, yeah.
I would sell him 4 or 5 copies of whatever it was, walk out with, $25, $30. I think he would give me half price for them, mark it up twice, and I would take that money and go buy weed.
I would say I probably have about 1,000 pieces of vinyl.
But give away the other 2 boxes.
And at least 200 of them have the hole punched, and it says, for promotional purposes only.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, come on. And it's the same deal. It was some other jock that worked somewhere else. They got that same box of crap and took it to the local store and sold it to them.
Our question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
This.
KISW.
All right. You've been listening to the Men's Room for a while. Before we ever got to KSW in Seattle, we were on a different station where we did nights. It's called The Buzz. Now, there was a story people have heard about, but you've probably never actually seen how the fall happened. Basically, like Humpty Dumpty, I was on my porch one day. It was October 22nd of 2006, I believe. Right after SC and UW had played up at Husky Stadium. Reggie Bush had a great run back. So probably 2005. It was a great game. Anyhow, I came home and went out to the balcony, and then, well, let's just show you what happened. So I was sitting out here, right in this spot right here. I used to always just kind of sit up here. So then one night I was out here, I was kind of joking around. Yeah, do some dips. And then I went like that. I sat too far back. And I fell off. Right there.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's 14 feet.
Under concrete.
Yeah. I caught 12 staples.
Yeah.
Maybe you still see the scar, but 12 staples, 6 stitches right there. Hematoma on my leg for about 2 months. So yeah, that was the fall. Now you've seen what it's about.
Be Ted Smith, Unbreakable.
KSW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, we're one week in there on the YouTubes. Men's Room now live for your viewing pleasure on YouTube at KISW Rock. Our question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, John. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hey, thank you guys. Love you guys.
Hola.
Hola. So, directly, I faked that I was deaf to get out of a car accident.
You faked that you were deaf?
Yeah.
How did you pull this off convincingly?
So, basically, I kind of mouthed words that in kind of like syllables. What would happen was that I was going to Cal at the time, and I had an exchange student friend by the name of John from Scotland, and we got super, super, super baked. And he's like, well, what do we do now? I'm like, well, we go to Taco Bell, dude, and eat like tons of food. So we get in the car. I have an 88 Aerostar. We go in and get food. We come out. He's like, he's Scottish. So it's like brogue is like really, really, really thick. And he was like, so we get in the car. I shouldn't have been driving. I was so high. And I was rolling dirty. No insurance, dude. I haven't paid that for like 6 months because I'm like a 24-year-old college student. And so we get in the car. I back up. And wham, totally just went into another car. Just press the gas. And then, I look back and it was two guys who must have been they could have been playing football for Cal at the time. They're huge, kind of straight-laced dudes. And I'm kind of just this metal surfer, skater, punk dude, And they come out and they're just livid. They're just we want you, da, da. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what with you. I didn't know what's going on. And then they're like, whoa. They're like, and then I'm like, are you they're basically they're like, are you deaf? And I was like, I nodded. And my poor Scottish friend was so high. And we tried to talk.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Yeah. So basically I figured I bought my ticket to the warm zone down under, dude, with that one for sure.
And so they were sympathetic because they thought you were deaf. I mean, it's it's one thing if I'm yelling to you and then I think you're deaf. It's another thing, deaf or not, you slammed into my car.
Yeah.
But a word. You know what would have ruined it for you is if one of them's like, hey, buddy, don't worry about it. I know sign language. Then you'd have been screwed.
Yeah, utterly. But, yeah, I had, no insurance, college kid, broke, and I don't know what I did that for. I just thought, I was just
because you were high. I like that's the go-to. Play deaf. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm glad it worked out for you, man. That's I don't know that I would pull that move.
I have a buddy. I don't know if he's Mexican-American or just Mexican, but he doesn't speak Spanish. So I didn't know, in that community, it's looked down upon if you're, Mexican and don't speak Spanish.
Sure.
So there's somewhere late at night, I don't know if it's a drive-through or something, some taco stand, and a big dude is there's some term, I don't know it, is calling him that, and he's just what? He's like, no, I'm Persian. Just completely, and the guy was like, oh, okay.
So it would have been bad.
Yes.
Had he, quote unquote, not been Persian in this
right, because if he was I just don't speak Spanish. This dude, it was late, it's a taco stand, the dude is drunk, and basically,
right.
I am not Mexican descent. Apparently, it's a big deal in the culture.
All right.
And the guy's screaming at him, and he's like, no, I'm Persian. and they're like, oh, all right.
Speaking about wrecking your car when you're messed up, a 24-year-old woman in Tampa got arrested after she drove the wrong way on the interstate.
Yeah.
Sideswiped a cop car and claimed her husband was driving, but it was pretty clear he was not. This all happened just after 2:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. They released the chest cam footage, and yeah, she was out of it. She was doing 60 on the shoulder, going the wrong direction, would not pull over. She sideswiped a cop car when it got in her way. Then a cop behind her did a pit maneuver, and they boxed her in. Now, once she was out of the car, they asked if she realized she was going the wrong way on the interstate, and she said, "This interstate?" She also tried to claim her husband was the one driving, and almost seemed like she believed it. But they knew it wasn't true, because she was the only one in the car. She eventually admitted she'd been drinking and said she'd had 3 full drinks. They breathalyzed her, and she was more than twice the legal limit.
How big were your drinks, ma'am?
Shocking.
She's facing multiple charges for driving under the influence, aggravated fleeing to elude, and fleeing at a high rate of speed.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
And my husband was driving.
The full drinks they speak of are probably like the ones we used to get at Jillian's and
What, like the Long Island iced teas or something?
well, no, just the big ass Jack and Cokes. See, that was one of those instances where it wasn't exactly on the up and up. So I can't remember what the exact scenario was, but the big boss comes
putting
down
it lightly,
and he says, "Hey, you guys,
I remember the scenario.
Nobody, no staff members are allowed to drink, even if you're at a bar promotion or any of that stuff."
One staff members, it was you and me. They were very specific.
Well, we were probably
you and me. They had a meeting with you and me and told us to cut it out because we've been getting openly hammered at Jillian's doing the broadcast.
They both happened. There was a meeting with all of the staff. And then I think that first week at Jillian's, you guys had gotten hammered and got a special talking
Yes.
I remember the special talking to more than
So basically what it was this. It was a Sunday morning broadcast from, we'll say, 11 until 1.
Something like
I think it was a 2-hour broadcast that led up to the kickoff of East Coast football on NFL.
No, we led up to the pregame. So we were done at
10 to noon.
10 to noon.
Or like 9 to 11.
But either way, it got to the point where the boss was directly over us. He would make it a point, Josh, to come to Jillian's every Sunday and just stand there with his arms folded behind us just to make sure that everything went smoothly as planned, right?
To make sure that we don't drink. That is literally why they had him.
The only mistake that Josh...
And he was angry about because he's like, guys, because we were like, dude, Sarah said they sent you here. And he goes, well, one, because you guys don't listen. All right. And that was true. He goes, but I'm the guy that has to do this. He's like, it's Sunday. I don't want to be here, but you guys don't listen. So as angry as you guys are, I'm pissed off too. I'm losing my Sunday because I have to babysit you idiots.
We were trying to explain to him too. We are losing ours too.
Yeah.
And I just bought a brand new HD TV
that was the
to
plan.
watch NFL football on. So yes, you're ruining my Sunday as well. And anyway, what Josh didn't realize is when you show up, 15 minutes in the broadcast, we have had plenty of time to get to know the bartender.
Yep.
We know them very, very well. And they have those big red Pizza Hut style Coke glasses that were plastic.
Yeah.
But they were probably 22 ounces or
Just a soda cup.
Yeah, big old soda cup. We told him, look, anytime we order a Coke, you just make it a Jack and Coke. That's all we want.
Heavy on the Jack, man.
Heavy on the Jack. So we would just sit there and drink Jack and Cokes for 2 hours.
Directly in front of John.
In front of our boss. He was like, I really appreciate you guys just kind of sticking with the with the rules and all the things where thank you for doing that, blah blah blah. We're just getting absolutely toasted.
Oh yeah.
I mean, every Sunday we just had and that, to that guy's credit, we tipped him very well. We tipped him what we could.
Sure.
At the time. We weren't really loaded, but he was heavy-handed. And I think he liked us, and he was just decent.
He obviously did, because that's the story I tell about filling in for you. And I ordered a Coke and had to not just spit it out and gag. And then when Josh walked away, and be like, can I just get a regular soda? Oh, yeah, sorry.
My bad.
Yeah, so obviously you guys were nice to and tipped him, because he had no problem just serving them up.
Oh, yeah, we just said that.
I didn't ask.
What did you or had someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Chase. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Bitcholas.
Hola.
So the guy called before. He had a crane business. He was super pissed about it.
The
guy in Canada that people keep.
Oh,
he has a crane business.
Making a joke, making it funny. I've been listening to you guys all week.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
So my story is I'm actually an amputee. I lost part of my right hand years ago, and
moved to the
I'm not
Netherlands.
Handicap placard. But when you go to certain festivals, they allow you to. They can't ask questions. Let's put it that way.
All right. So
you mean they can't ask questions about your hand?
They can't ask questions about your.
But they named it after you. You're handicapped. You see?
Exactly. And whenever I give somebody a round of applause, it's called a handy clap.
Handy clap.
All right.
But if you go to festivals and venues and stuff here in Washington, they sorry, my dogs are barking. You go up to the customer service booth and you go, "Can I get an ADA band?" And they always give me as a big guy, walk up fine, no problem, no wheelchair. And they go, who do you need it for? I go, it's me. So they give you the ADA band, and I cannot put it on my right hand. They go, it has to go in your right hand. And as soon as I put my right hand up, they go, "Oh, I'm so sorry about this, sir." because the band will fall off.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't have a hand.
Yeah, exactly. And so you also with that you get 2 +1s.
Really?
So you get your keepers with you, and they get to go anywhere you go. So if you go into VIP, they have to be able to follow you.
So if you get this band, are you automatically allowed into VIP or what?
No, you have to buy your band for VIP, but there's also ADA places that you can actually get into.
All right, but so say you buy one VIP ticket, you got the 80, can your 2 +1 still follow you into VIP?
Yes.
Oh, geez. Yeah, man. If that's the case, I'll go half and half with Miles, right? And the three of us go. No problem.
Yeah. And there was one year we went to a certain festival here in Washington State. It was a big country one. And I was in VIP, and I went up to the bar, and the guy went to cut me off. And I was trying to buy drinks for everyone in ADA, make amends with everyone. Everyone has a great time, whatever. I go, I'll buy everyone ADA drinks. And I walked up to the counter, and the guy goes, I think you've had enough. And I kind of leaned on my not better side, and I kind of had a little bit of a slur and a little bit of a lisp, and I go, it's because I'm special. That's why he cut me off. And pretty much went for the autistic side of it, and he apologized profusely as he gave me a whole tray of drinks as I walked back to ADA.
Wow.
Do you have to carry that tray of drinks in one hand?
Is this your right hand or your left hand?
My right hand.
And how if you don't mind me asking, what happened?
Pretty much involuntary thermal disassembly. I blew my hand off.
Firework?
Involuntary thermal disassembly. I'm just curious. Did you come up with that, or is that their medical way of explaining it?
No, that's pretty much what I came up with. I was on the hold for you guys.
All right.
Okay.
Like
Now, are you right? Are you right-handed?
Not anymore.
Halfway now.
So you had to learn to do everything with your left hand.
No, actually, shout out to the people at Harborview. They took really good care of me. This is about 4 years ago. Thank you to the Harborview staff. No, I actually put my arm in a sling on my left hand, so I could not use my left hand. So I actually had to force myself to be predominantly right again.
So, I mean, how many fingers do you have left on your right hand?
3 and half a palm.
3 and half a palm. And
which three?
Thumb, finger, middle finger.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right.
So you blew off the ring finger and you blew off the pinky finger.
Yep. And
Okay.
that's actually half the palm. So if you draw a line right down your center of your palm,
Yeah.
the whole pinky side of it's gone.
Okay.
Wow, man.
Were you able to see your fingers when this happened?
Actually, I didn't want PTSD about it, so when it happened, I watched. I'm going to save you all the details, but I watched a finger go somewhere, and I buried my hand in the snow and waited for the EMTs to show up.
All right. Did they try to find it for you? I mean, was there any attempt to try to reattach any of this stuff?
I'm not going to go into the deets about it, but the pinky was there, but the EMTs put their bag on top of it when they showed up.
Jesus. Okay. That tells you all you need to know in that moment.
Wow. Man, that's crazy. Okay.
Wow, man.
I want to meet you in person. I want to hear this story.
It's not as good as it sounds, but
No. I get it. You don't have to tell it. I'm just like, all right, there's something, but it's just I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a beer.
I wasn't the only person in there at New Year's night that year. There was a Russian guy that was coming through the post op, and he just looked lost, and his hand was in a cast like mine. And as he walked by my bed, I go, blow your hand off? He goes, yeah, how'd you know? I go, me too.
And then you high threed. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Damn.
So one thing about going to the hospital is you'll always find someone worse off than you.
And if you don't, it's not good.
Right, exactly. If you're the main attraction, like, okay, this is bad. This is bad. I told you last time I was in there, I was getting an operation. It wasn't like an emergency or anything, but I don't know who the dude was. We're sharing a room, but they had the curtain pulled between us, and I'm in a little bit of pain, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I just can't sleep, and I'm thinking in my head, like, God, this sucks. And then I hear this dude just all night, just dumping into the bedpan to the point he apologized to me through the curtain. And I'm like, hey, man, I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I get whatever's going on is going on. But, like, he was in agony every time he pooped, and he had the S's all night. And the nurses kept going in and out. And it's weird. He's maybe 5 feet away from me. Never saw him. Then I remember the next morning his family came in to visit him, and I could see them for a split second just where the door was. And they disappeared. All I know is his name was Tony, and they're asking Tony how he feels. And they were there for maybe about 5 minutes, and his guts came back, man. And you could just hear it because they're all like, it's okay, it's okay. And I didn't say anything, but I want to say, You're obviously his mom and his dad. You're obviously his girlfriend and his wife, and that's obviously his kid, and he's just spilling guts into the bed. He's not okay with this. He wants you to leave, but he never asked him to. But I almost wanted to do it on his behalf. Like, this is humiliating for him. But it was just like, Tony, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's like, oh my, guys, you're making it worse.
Yep.
You're making this worse. Just go. God damn.
This is probably about 5 or 6 years ago. This was not. It's not that I was trying to do anything. I wasn't trying to scam anybody. I was just.
So in other words, you scammed someone.
I was just put in a position where I could take the money and run.
Okay.
Or I could tell the truth, and I did not tell the truth. So.
But that sounds like you scammed someone.
All right, so
that's kind of like the root of what a scam is.
This was in...
Miles, sometimes it's better to just tell the story and we'll decide how scammy it was. Now I already feel 100%.
We're ready
you
to
scammed
pounce on the
somebody.
scam.
Okay.
Right.
This is pretty close to my birthday. My birthday is at the end of January. There was a Christmas party going on at the end of January for a bar and restaurant.
Okay.
Right? It is at another... It's not in that restaurant. It is in another restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay? So... I am at the bar, and I am sitting there with my buddy, and we're eating and drinking, doing our thing. One of the guys comes up so the Christmas party's going on, but it's still open. Like when we did our thing down at the stadium. So like there is a group of people in there.
Oh, right.
They're doing their Christmas party,
Yeah.
but there's still people in there just eating and drinking. They didn't close the restaurant bar.
Right.
All right. So this is in Ballard, and you guys know the place. But so one of the guys comes up and he's talking to me for like 10, 15 minutes. This is right when we sit down. Hey man, how you doing? Whatever. So at the end of the when we're ready to leave, so I put the card up and the guy says, "No man, they're paying for everything tonight. Drinks, food, everything is on those guys." And I was like, "Do you think that I'm with that holiday party? Like I'm employed there?" And he's like, "Seriously, man, it's all taken care of." Now, I was not talking to the boss. I was talking to a buddy I know that was a bartender at a different bar. So I knew him from a different place other than this party. But they were putting our stuff on the Christmas tab.
Boy, so the buddy you were with, did he work?
No, they used just
he has nothing to do with it.
He has no idea.
All right.
But those guys, the bartender thought that we were with that group.
Yeah.
Because we knew a bunch of people, so we were talking to them too.
Okay.
And they knew
All right.
us.
Yeah.
Right? That was their Christmas party.
All right.
So the bartender just assumed that we also worked at this establishment and we were there for the Christmas party. The Christmas party was being taken care of by the guy that owns that place.
Yeah.
So they put all of our stuff on that tab for the Christmas party. So I just left him a tip and walked the hell out.
Yeah, all right.
That's not so bad.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Your
not
setup made it seem like you stole cash.
No, I stole a free dinner and I stole free drinks.
But you did even ask the guy, do you think we're with them?
I didn't say we're not with them.
But you did ask if he thought.
I put my card out to pay and he said, "No, it's all taken care of."
Okay.
Did you say the words, "Do you think I'm with them"?
No.
All right, so you let him believe.
No, he said it's all taken care of, man.
All right.
It's all on the Christmas tab.
Cool.
I'm like, but I still wondered, like, did someone say, "Yeah, pay for them too," or? But I don't think that was the case.
No.
Well, and no offense, but knowing your habits, you probably spent enough in that other bar. They could buy you dinner.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? That's the way you look at it. That's exactly how you look at it right there.
That's a good point.
Okay.
I wouldn't have turned that down either, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
I really wouldn't. If
It was
they
just
said,
chicken wings, a couple beers, and a shot. You know the place too.
Yeah, I'd have been like, sure, man. Go ahead, cover that. That is fine with me. Absolutely.
Right, if I got a free cheesesteak from our local, I wouldn't be like,
It was there.
Oh. Wait, it happened there or it was there Christmas?
No, that's where I. That's
where you were.
That's where the party was.
Oh, yeah. They can go ahead and take
they'll
it.
be fine.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're absolutely A-okay.
Our question: what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803 Rock.
99.9 KISW.
Where the hell was that? That was a Slash show. At the Slash show, and I had to poop real bad. So I go upstairs.
Is this going to take long?
No. Poop was short. It was a short poop. I said hello to Slash. I walked downstairs. And,
What up, Slash? Love to talk. Got to poop.
This was as a fan, this is a goddamn bizarre experience. So give me a break here. So I walked downstairs, and there, at the bar, talking to Ryan Castle, a member of Alice in Chains, I'll just say. Jerry Cantrell's there. So I'm like, holy Christ, man! I just said hi to Slash, and I took a poop, and now I walk downstairs, and there's Jerry Cantrell, and then all of a
You make it
sudden,
sound like you pooped Jerry Cantrell out of
I
here.
pooped in between Slash and Jerry Cantrell. Then I came down, and I'm going out in the crowd. I'm like, holy Christ, there's Michael Whip Wilton. So within like 5 minutes, I talked to 3 great guitarists. And so then all of a sudden I said, all right, so we start talking and hanging out. We get a little bit more beers in us.
Tell him what you asked Jerry.
And Whip says, I said, this is a classic. I said, hey man, you gonna have any of the just really nice dark slow kind of my kind of? He's like, hey F-head, it's me. I was like, okay.
That's what I write.
Well, we started.
Sounds like a poop orgy.
Yeah. So then I find out.
You say I pooped between Slash and Jerry Cantrell.
I find out that Michael Whip Wilton golfs, and I'm pretty fired up about this because I like to golf and I don't get out much, and he starts talking all kinds of crap. Captain Country Club over there. So he says one day we'll get together. Did you join that country club, by the way?
Not yet.
Oh, come on. Can you get me on?
You have to be good.
Okay, all right. $5 a hole. You got $5? So we're having a putt off right now because you refused. And I texted you.
Pressure's on.
I even tweeted at you. Are you being serious or are you being the rock star?
Is that where we've come now? I even tweeted at you, man.
I tweeted at you. I emailed you. I texted you. I did everything. And lo and behold.
Twitter Whip?
Yeah, it was his real Twitter.
40 of
She
them.
jerked me.
It's a random guy.
You get 2 putts. 2 putts.
And what are you putting into?
Huh?
Parker.
We're putting in. Oh, don't get me started on that one.
Smiling away, guys.
All right,
okay.
now here you go.
Am I in the way?
Now, Wilton told me $5 a hole. He's the greatest golfer ever.
So we have taken an 8-ounce glass, turned
All
it
you
on
need
its
to do-
side, and that is your hole, correct?
That's right. You got 2 shots at the glass.
Putt number 1, Michael Whip Wilton on the green.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Little fade there.
Not even close.
I think the floor is not level.
Oh, just missed off the glass.
So sorry. Let me see them balls, Todd.
This is
All right, here it is.
Men's room challenge. Purse of $5.
Montgomery
He's
just
already
went.
practiced in here.
No, I haven't. Montgomery just went in the woods and got
Miles
really,
Montgomery now
really
on
hot.
for his initial putt.
See, compensating.
Oh man!
Just to the left.
Damn it!
Just to the left. Lines up for a second.
Cat's ass.
Damn it! All right, you win. Closest to the fair.
Thanks for sharing that poop palooza story.
Absolutely, yeah, it was fantastic. It was
You
great.
wanna hear it
I
again?
get to meet my three favorite guitarists and then take a poop. Queen Drake, Saturday night, Heaven or Hell, KISW's Halloween Bash, Snoqualmie Casino. Guys, thanks so much.
Hey, are you guys
Yeah,
dressing
thank
up?
you.
Are you guys dressing up? New
This was
originals?
my idea, man, and we played the last couple of Halloweens there, and everyone dresses up. So last year I went there and I had, in my mind, I was Apollo Creed. All right, so I ordered the boxing shorts, for the Rocky and all that, and I'm walking down the hall, and this black security guard's like, "My man, Curly from the Harlem Globetrotters." So I decided that I'm not going to do it. Although my other idea this year, I decided I'm going to get a turtleneck and dress as my own penis. When you got a shaved head, it's just that easy.
Oh my goodness.
So that's my plan, man. Oh, you'll get it. I'll show you both. Brother.
Queen Drake New Original, Saturday night, Snoqualmie Casino 10, and we made it to drinking time.
The mighty 99.9 KAISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Coming up, we'll drink a toast of the weekend with a shot of the day. That is Bad Choice Friday.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
So we get ready for fall on a Bad Choice Friday. Monday, the first day of fall, we say goodbye to summer with the mamas and the papas. Sandwich on her nightstand when they found her.
That part is true, apparently.
That part is true.
And so they just assumed, based on her gunt, that perhaps she had choked. I mean, that's how they made the association.
Well, she had
right?
drugs in her system. I'm just saying, if you're all partying, I could see falling asleep with a sandwich on the nightstand.
I've seen a guy fall asleep with a part of a sandwich, a brownie in his mouth on a roller coaster. It was a weed brownie. And dude was just... I was with him, yeah.
Good times. Sunday night, what day is that? That would be the 21st night of September. Mamas and Papas, California Dreamin' taking on Earth, Wind, and Fire in September, and only 2 original members other than Phil Bailey, I think. If I'm not mistaken. It's like, it may be just Earth right now.
Yeah. It's just Earth. Yeah, no kidding.
Wind and Fire are gone, man.
There's what? Philip Bailey.
And then that...
The cat that plays bass.
The bassist, he just passed on.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did just a couple years ago, yes.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
The guy with the receding hairline was still had the afro.
Yeah, still had an afro, even though all forehead. Like, how do you have an afro?
There's got to be a way to dress like that for Halloween.
Like that dude?
Well, no, like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like I could be like a globe. Miles could dress as like wind. You could be fire.
I light myself on fire.
Yeah. They'd be like, look at us, we're Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Vote now if you follow us on X and Men's Room Live. Will it be Earth, Wind, and Fire in September or Mamas and the Papas in California Dreamin'? One of those two coming up right after we drink and toast with a shot of the day.
Yeah, do not just try to dress like the band.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. It ain't going to end well. We know who I'm speaking to.
Our question, what did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Todd. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitchola.
Hola. Just real quick before you begin. All right, so I'm looking at Todd's name. Todd is spelled T-O-D-D. We're talking about Ted earlier. No Ted spells it T-E-D-D. Why would Todd have to spell it T-O-D-D? I mean, technically, well, I guess it'd be Toad otherwise.
Well, Toad has an A.
Toad move.
Well, I know Toad has an A, but I'm saying just based on the English language.
And if you told something, it'd be T-O-W-E-D.
And Todd, do you actually spell your name with 2 D's or just one?
Goddamn 2 D's.
All right.
2D
You know, man.
Double D Todd.
Spell it with 3 just to throw people off.
Todd.
Yeah, one of my nicknames back in high school was Toad.
Is it just because your name was Todd, or is it have something to do with your appearance?
Exactly. I'm a handsome fella.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
Yeah. That handsome Toad.
Well, I'm a handsome fella that likes to play disc golf a lot out in good old Enumclaw on Fridays. And if anybody remembers, there was a problem with the BECU. It was giving out 20s instead of 100s just a couple of weeks ago.
What, so it's giving out 20s instead of 100s?
We didn't hear about that. Was it an ATM?
Yeah, it was an ATM. You can look it up. You can Google it.
Okay.
But nobody ever reported the story 1 week prior when it was giving out 100s instead of 20s.
Of course no one reported that.
Yeah, why would they?
Do you know if BECU tracked anyone down? So I went there to get $100. I ended up getting $500. Did you have to pay that money back or what?
I tried it and I got $300 when I asked for 60, and I was like, all right. So I tried it again, and I asked for 80, and it gave me $400. So on a $140 transaction, I gained $700, and I sat on it overnight, and I called the bank the next morning, and I tried to give her the money back. I said it. I deposited it with a message, and nobody said anything to me.
All right. Well, I mean,
you deposited the money back. You gave it back to him.
I put it back in the bank, and a lump sum of $560 is what I was not, deserved.
Okay.
So I put it there.
Is that because you have a good moral compass, or is it because they can see who did a transaction at any time and know that you got that cash?
I think it's 50% of both, real.
Yeah, that's about right.
Do you believe that you were the first person to discover this problem with the machine?
No, the lady right before me, she made out with over $1,000.
Jeez.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. But you went back for a second transaction. If you would have done one transaction, okay, I think you would have been able to pull this off. But the fact that you realized what had happened and then did a second one
right after
that would be the flag. That way you go, okay, well, this guy already knew. But if you do it one time, maybe you could say, I didn't even look at the money. I just put it in my pocket and I realized when I got home, oh my God.
Right.
I got more money.
Did the woman in front of you tell you that that's what happened?
Yeah, she said it was acting really weird, and she stuck around, and after my transaction, she was still in the parking lot. She told me that she just deposited everything back, so, she may have asked for $200, but got $2,000. Who knows?
Let me ask you this. If say the banks did not have the technology to track that it is in fact your ATM card, or they did not have cameras to prove that you were standing there doing that, do you think you still would have given the money back?
Sir, in Monopoly they had this bank error, and I believe in that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wish you hadn't fully described yourself and where to find you this afternoon at that disc golf course.
I know. Well, he was okay to say it because he gave the money back. If he didn't give the money back, it'd have been like, I live in Yelm.
Hey, that's a good-looking fella. Hey, Todd.
Ted, there are tons of disc golf courses.
Come out to the Edom Club disc golf course. It's good. It's a good time.
Hey, just real quick. If you're good at disc golf, we were talking about skipping rocks earlier. Are you a good rock skipper?
Sure. Grew up in the Midwest country.
Okay, there you go. Makes sense.
Takes a little time to get used to it, but once you do, it's like anything else. Once you realize that, just the throwing technique. Once you figure it out in the height, then that's a good starting point. Then you're pretty well able to do it.
Sure.
It just takes, like anything else, just takes a couple practice swings.
I just want more skips. I can always skip the rock. I just want to get more than 5.
Okay, so the idea is to really bring your elbow's got to be before your wrist.
I got it.
And what that does is
don't do it well.
is it puts the rock on this angle, and that's when you get this.
Yeah,
once you figure that out, you're pretty well.
It's like an armchair quarterback. I could tell the Dolphins where they went wrong last night. I could not go out there and do it, but I can observe it and say, like, hey, I understand the mechanics of this. I cannot do it.
Yeah, he saw me in the batting cage.
Yeah.
And I saw him.
That's technique.
Exactly.
What did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Like Miles, that coach, like, no, just do it this way. Like,
I hear you.
I can't do it, coach.
Right, I hear you. Yep. You're not wrong. Hello, Rich. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hola.
So it was probably 10, 15 years ago, maybe, at the Gorge, but my wife at the time was taking her grandma to doctor's appointments, so she had got a handicap sticker to put in the window to park closer for the grandma. And this concert came up at the Gorge, and I had a bum knee. I didn't want to scam the system too bad, but I parked in the handicapped area and was going to hobble to the gate and go into my general admission seating. And next thing you know, there's a bus pulled up, and I see guys getting on with crutches and wheelchairs and whatnot. And if you've been to the Gorge, between general admission and standard seating there's the handicap area right in the middle.
Yeah.
So got on the bus. It drove us around all the way to the back where Pearl Jam got on stage and whatnot, and opened the gate, and I walked right into the seating area where there was nobody there. Nice grassy area. It had its own bathroom. It had its own bar sitting right there. Enjoyed the show. And then they were going for their encores, and I know how much of a pain in the butt it is to get out of the Gorge. So we didn't stay for the encore, and I was just going to, walk back to the car, and we walked through the gate, and there's the bus again. And he's like, hey, I'll give you a ride. Gives me a ride all the way back to the car. I was behind the state patrol that were blocking all the access roads so the concert could leave. I left the concert and was at my hotel in Moses Lake in 45 minutes.
Damn. Wow. Good on you, man.
Did you do the Kaiser Sose thing, like when you're out of everyone's view? Did you just start walking normally again?
I thought about it, but no, I didn't pull that one off.
Okay, all right.
Hey, look, man, I got into a significant sporting event here in Seattle, and Castle said, "Hey, man, do you want to go to this particular game? So, do you have tickets?" He goes, "No." I said, "Well, how are we going to get into this game if we don't have tickets?" He's like, "Just meet me. I've got a plan." Okay. I meet him at this particular venue, and he says, "Hey, these guys who perform for this particular sporting event, they have some, say, extra equipment if we just carry it in with them."
Aha.
So they're doing their big march, and we're back there doing this kind of thing, and we rolled right in. They have their own section. It was awesome.
That's cool.
It was fantastic. I don't want to rat anybody out, but the guy that kind of ran the thing, he does not live in Seattle anymore. I believe he's in Texas, but I guess he had reached out to Castle and said, "Look, man, we get into every game free because we're part of the performance thing. And while we do it well, you can at least fake it well enough to walk into the stadium." Right? So they just gave me the big one. "Oh, just keep time, brother." Right? And that's it. And just go marching right in there. Man, I mean, and they don't question you.
Oh, wow.
They don't ask
Yeah.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really, really cool. I will point out that there was a musician from a nationally known but local band who was also in line with us doing the same thing.
Oh,
And
really?
I asked
Oh,
him,
really?
hold on, right down. I said, "Do you have a ticket?" He's like, "No, man, I am doing what you're doing."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is who it was.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Yep. All right. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was there too.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wait a minute, man," because they had been on the show before, and I'm like, "I know you." He's like, "Yeah, man, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "You have a ticket to this?" He's like, "Nah, bro," but
There's a venue in town that's got a VIP area, right?
it was cool though, dude. It was awesome, and it's cool because the crowd's cheering for you. You know, even though I have nothing to do with this, but I'm like, this is quite the adrenaline.
And
rush.
sometimes you run into people in spaces you don't expect
Yeah.
to see them. Like, I was there legally because my friend worked for a beer distributor, but we got to take BP down at T-Mobile.
Ooh.
So beforehand, there's like hot dogs and drinks in the locker room. And I get in there, and our buddy from Mike's Chili Parlor, Mike's just like, "What are you doing in here?"
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
You should have said, "What are you doing?"
like, I know why he was in there.
Oh yeah,
Right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a-
awesome.
There's a VIP area in a venue in town. All right. So obviously, I bought the ticket to get into the venue. I did not buy a VIP ticket.
Yeah.
I've done this probably 3 or 4 times. Once the first time I realized there was food in there, I was like, you know what, man? Because normally I would have to go to a different place to eat dinner.
Of course.
There's only a couple of restaurants around this venue. They're normally pretty packed, but I can't. The first conversation I had with the bartender at the time said, "So you just bought the membership for the year. So you can buy a membership, all right, to go into this place, no matter what ticket you buy. So you don't have to buy all the tickets to all the shows.
Yeah.
But once you buy the membership, you don't necessarily have to have a VIP ticket. You're just a member of that group."
Yeah.
And I told this gentleman, yes, through work, I bought this thing. I'm part of that thing, and I'll kind of look and see if he's in there. And if he's in there for like 3 or 4 shows,
yeah,
I just strolled in.
Yeah.
Fully catered, the whole deal. Drinks on the house, all that stuff. But that was a good run. Now I have gone back there, and every time I go to that venue, probably 5 or 6 times, I have looked through that door to see if he's in there, and I don't think he works there anymore.
Right.
So it was a good run while it lasted.
Yeah, take advantage
It
when you can.
was a great spread of food. I mean, it was always a different theme, always different types of food. I went there one time close to Thanksgiving. That entire Thanksgiving spread. I was
Damn.
there to see a comedian. It was
All right.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then there was the most recent thing that I've done that's not on the up and up, and so at our building. People can park from other buildings within our parking garage.
Right.
Okay. And at times, it's bring your employee to work day in our building Tuesday through Thursday.
Right.
So Tuesday through Thursday, the employees actually show up at their job and they work. At that point in time, it's everyone in all the other surrounding buildings too that will park down in our parking garage. And they'll fill the parking garage up to the point where you can't get a spot to park in. And I normally don't typically get to work at 10. Most people get to work or 9 or so, but people get to work earlier than that.
8:30.
Yeah, so the garage is full.
God, it's the 9 to 5 for a reason.
It would be better if I got there at 11 or 12 when people have already left, but I don't. I get there right at the meat of the time. So at my normal parking spot, I have beside it, I have a cone that I have put down there. It has been up for over a year, all right? In the event that the parking garage is completely full. I've got my cone. I've got a stash point for it. My cone is sitting out right, even though it doesn't need to be there today on a Friday.
Yeah.
It is there all the time. No one has questioned it. I've seen maintenance workers walk by this thing. I've seen them work close to this thing.
They don't know.
They don't know that it's me who put their cone in that spot.
Remember, I stole a cone for VD because VD got in a dog.
This is a different cone.
I know it's a different cone. But VD, when his dog was a puppy, he'd have to cut out of here, and then he'd come back. And the problem was when he came back, he was always bitching like, "Man, I had to park over here, I had to park there." Blah
There's
blah
only
blah.
so many giant truck spots too.
Right. So I said, "Hey, man, they've been doing the light rail in front of my house since Christ was crucified. So I'm going to roll out there, just grab a cone off the street," which is what I did. Threw it in the back of the car, gave it to him. And he had a good run for about 6 or 7 months. Basically, he would pull out of his parking space, put the cone there, go home, take his dog out. When he came back, he said, "Dude, it works like a charm. People don't F with traffic cone. There's no reason, there's no rhyme. It's just a plastic cone, but no one will move it." So it went on for a while, and it ended because someone else figured it out and stole it from him.
Oh, really?
And now it could be you. And now someone else is using it for some other parking
It's kind of like
place.
you always need one of those orange sweatshirts with the yellow lines going across.
Yeah.
Something like
you
that.
walk in anywhere, right?
I will tell you this. I've been pulling into a stadium, and they have all the traffic different lanes. We were in the wrong lane.
Yeah.
If you hop out and move the cones, a state trooper will scream at you.
The cops are standing there in your case, man. That is game day.
What did you or someone do that wasn't on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Just open the door. Do it real quick.
Real quick, yeah.
And it was like, what was that? That was in Jacksonville. God, that cop was pissed.
Yeah. Because he's standing there.
But there was enough traffic that like it would have taken him effort to get to me.
So you can pull it off.
Correct. But I mean, you know me. I felt bad. I think I was like, sorry.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Right. It's like that tear as he's like pulling the trigger. God damn it.
Hello, Frank. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, Bitcholas.
Hola.
First time caller. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Frank.
Well, so when I was 19 in the 90s and well past the statute of limitations, I was counterfeiting money.
Jesus Christ.
God, I hate when people open. Oh, it's past the statute of limitations. Oh, good.
Are you sure?
It sounds federal, dude.
Am I sure that I was counterfeiting money, or am I sure that it's past the statute of limitations?
The statute of limitations, man.
Yeah, it's only 5 years. So,
you check this out.
That's it?
I'm 51 now, so yeah, this is when I was a teenager. I was working at a Kinko's third shift, so I was all by myself. And back then they didn't, now they have the technology where there's regulators on color copiers, but back then they didn't. So I was using linen paper, printing my own money. I'd take it home, and use their cutter on it. And I'd take it home, run it in old coffee grounds, and then throw it in the dryer with like jeans and tennis balls and stuff. So it got this worn look. And I'd spend it around town at restaurants.
What denomination were you counterfeiting?
Real small, just 5s and 10s.
All right, because we had a guy that called years ago, did the same thing, and he was counterfeiting ones to take to strip clubs. And again, I just said, if I could counterfeit money, I'm not counterfeiting ones.
Yeah, no, I didn't do 20s. I just did 5s and 10s, real small denominations, and used them at chain restaurants, no mom and pop kind of stuff.
How long did you do this? How many years?
I only worked there for a year until I was told that if I didn't quit, I was fired. But that wasn't for counterfeiting money. It's just because I didn't show up for like 3 days in a row.
You should have told him, man. If you found out it was counterfeiting money, you'd have been really pissed.
What did you or someone do that wasn't exactly on the up and up? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Jerry. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, Bitcholas.
Hola.
So I used to kind of like cheat on my temporary tabs when I was living in Washington. I had a Mustang with like a not street legal exhaust.
All right.
And you'd get like temporary tabs for, I don't remember what duration, maybe like 2 weeks or a month or something. And you would write in with Sharpie the expiration date. So like, if July 19th or July 9th was my expiration date, I'd wait a couple days and put a 1 in front of that.
Or a 2.
And I get to use it again.
Yeah,
or a 2.
If you had space.
Yeah. And I got away with that until I didn't. And
how did you get busted? Did they pull you over and checked?
Well, there was a cop in my neighborhood that just pulled me over, and he opened my door and dragged me out of the car, and he kicked my legs apart and searched me, and it was all about my temporary tabs. And he said, "I'm taking this, and you're walking home." I said, "All right, sure, fair enough."
So would you have to tow your car back to your house?
Well, no, I just got another temporary tab the next day, and I just drove home.
So did this guy have it out? Did this guy have it out for you? Did you know this guy?
Yeah, it was really loud and it was really red, so I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he just hated your car.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Coming up, the exciting return of Ted versus the FCC, and we've got your emails on the way next to the men's room at KISW.com.
Tonight, artificial intelligence struggles to tell the difference between itself and Mark Zuckerberg. But first, if your rush hour commute seemed especially long this morning, it was likely because of the overturned 18-wheeler that blocked all lanes of traffic for several hours.
Oh, man, I got stuck in that traffic, man.
Is that why you were so late today?
Nope.
The truck was hauling metal recycling, and the debris field caused damage to multiple vehicles. Luckily, there were no reports of any serious injuries.
Okay, now that is good news, man.
Oh, thank goodness. I once saw a truck overturn when I was a little girl, and there were lots of injuries.
You witnessed a truck overturn as a child, Bonnie?
Oh, yes. I was in the car with my dad, and the truck in front of us overturned and spilled its hull onto the highway. My dad slammed on the brakes, but we still crashed into the truck's cargo. The car behind us slammed into us, and we plowed through even more cargo.
That sounds terrifying, Bonnie.
It really was.
Yes.
What was the truck hauling?
Dwarves.
Dwarves?
Yeah.
As in little people?
Yeah.
There was an 18-wheeler hauling dwarves.
Yeah. We didn't know until the truck overturned, and then all the dwarves fell out, on account of the truck overturning and all.
These were living people.
Until my dad slammed into them, yeah.
Okay, that is crazy, man.
That's what my dad said.
Why? I'm sorry, I still can't get past this. Why was an 18-wheeler hauling dwarves?
We never found out, and the truck driver didn't seem to want to explain that to anybody.
How many little people were in the truck?
Oh, gosh, there had to be hundreds of them. There were 3 of them still stuck in the grill of our car.
Were they still alive?
2 of them, yeah, and they were real unhappy.
What about all the others?
Most of them survived, I think. I remember them trying to dodge traffic, but they couldn't run very fast because of their tiny little legs.
An 18-wheeler hauling dwarves overturned on a highway.
Yeah.
And you crashed into them.
My dad did, yeah, because they were all over the road, because they spilled out of the truck.
Come on, Stowe. We just covered all this, man.
I know that, Felix. I just, you don't find this crazy.
Crazy things happen, Playboy. At that time, I woke up with 6 fingers on my hand.
What in the world are you talking about?
About a month ago, man, I woke up with 6 fingers on my left hand.
You woke up with 6 fingers on your left hand.
Yeah, man.
You woke up with 6 fingers on your left hand.
Yeah, man.
And where is this 6th finger now?
That's what makes it crazy, man. 2 days later, it was gone.
When that happened to me, I had 6 fingers for 4 days.
What? You both grown a 6th finger, only for it to disappear. No rhyme or reason why.
That is why it's crazy, son.
We just got an email from viewer Tony in Sacramento. He says that he's a long-haul trucker and 6-fingered dwarf. He really appreciates this segment. He says he finds it very inclusive.
I told you so, man.
You did. You've always said that there's 6-fingered dwarves who drive trucks that we don't reach.
Felix said that?
Word for word.
And now you owe me a lobster dinner, playboy.
We'll be back in an hour.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, so cut up at about 5:08 or so. We'll drink and toast the weekend with a shot of the day. Then it's Bad Choice Friday time.
You know it's Bad Choice Friday. It's Bad Choice Friday. You know it's Bad Choice Friday. Hey, man, this is your fault.
Jam on. And we get ready for fall on a Bad Choice Friday. Monday would be the first day of fall as we know it. And, of course, Sunday is a little special holiday as well. So we'll start with Monday and the mamas and the papas. Of just decent weather.
I'm open for like 9 or 10.
If we're into this, just like, this is perfect. This is fine. Just before the rain hits, just 2 or 3 more good weekends.
This is peak Washington right here.
That's right.
September's beautiful. This song makes me want to run through a forest, foliage.
That would be...
Are you skipping naked?
No, but
That's what I'm picturing.
Probably tripping a little bit.
Yeah. Then you're skipping naked.
And, of course, Sunday is the 21st of September, so we bring you Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's not?
No.
Not even close.
Well, I would say the band that probably doesn't need a ton of hand sandwiches kicking butt.
Earth, Wind, and Fire in September, taking on the Mamas and the Papas of California Dream.
That's a subtle hint, man.
Oh, my God.
I'm
just feel like,
intrigued.
yeah.
But
I don't
now-
know. Is ham sandwich feels like a white thing?
I had one last weekend. I was raving
It
about
depends.
Thank you, Miles.
If
I
you-
did.
If it's Oscar Mayer
But he
ham,
got one the
yes.
next day.
If you cut it off of an actual piece of ham, black.
Here's the difference. For whatever reason, when I order a ham and cheese, they just give me a ham and cheese. When he orders a ham and cheese, they put an egg on top.
Every time.
I don't understand it.
I mean,
So what?
They put an egg on top.
just ham and cheese. All right. There's an egg on top. I want to say 2 days before that, just turkey and bacon, and they throw an egg on top. Like, it's not bad.
That's got to
it's
be
just not what I
symbolic of
want.
something.
I don't know.
Maybe because you get it on a croissant, he assumes it's a breakfast sandwich.
But I even say, no, man, just because even you want veg? No, man, no veg, none of that.
No, you got to say no egg.
Just
hold the egg.
I did not think you would have to say that.
But say hold the eggs.
I know that now at this one
They're just
place.
adding egg?
Yes.
I like eggs, so I'm into it.
But it's not
It's
on a
not
ham and cheese.
bad. It's just.
Is it hot?
Yes.
Was yours cold?
I got mine hot the first time, cold the second time.
But I just want a ham and cheese. Like, typically when you say ham and cheese sandwich and no one thinks that, you know what, man? I'm going to give you an egg. Like, that's just not the thing. It's a ham and cheese sandwich.
And no offense, but you don't look Asian.
No.
Next time I'm
Asians
getting
eat eggs?
Next time I'm getting
I mean,
roast
as far
beef.
as like a sandwich goes?
I just feel like the Asian culture, which I'm down with, they add eggs to everything.
But like scrambled eggs? It's like a scrambled egg that they plop on top.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a little fried egg or something, or a poached
It's
egg.
scrambled?
No, yes.
Oh, God.
You're getting a breakfast sandwich, brother.
Bro, I know that, but
What
that's
time you
not what I
ordering it?
asked for. It's usually about 10:30.
All right, see?
I know.
You're teetering on breakfast.
I was like, it's a ham and cheese sandwich.
It's the time you order it. You got to say hold the eggs.
Hold the eggs. All right.
I'm telling you, the
And then take
Asians
your
are
pants
crazy,
off.
man. They slide eggs into crab boils.
Ooh, that's not a bad call.
Yeah.
Where did you see this?
The Asian crab boil.
Yeah, I go to Captain Crab. I want to see if that's on the menu.
I bet
What, it's
they'll-
like a hard-boiled egg in there?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It soaks up the flavor.
I'll be damned. That sounds good. Okay.
It does, actually.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds very good.
Look, I don't know. I think it's part of the
Because
culture.
it does with the potatoes and everything else. All right, do we have time for a few emails now from the men's room at KISW.com? Let's do some birthdays. Brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
Oh, gentlemen, today is my son Ruben's 9th birthday.
Ruben.
Please give him
Strong
an
name.
extra long fart montage and an owl hitting the window. He would love it. Thanks, guys. That from Dad.
When Ruben gets older, we can give him some dirty Germans, a.k.a. sauerkrauts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you did there with the Reuben
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
That's not German, is it?
Sauerkraut?
No, Reuben sandwich.
No, pretty sure it's Jewish.
The sauerkraut might be. Well, I mean,
No, you're right.
it's the same area. All of Bitcholas today is our granddaughter Peyton, pronounced PJ's 15th trip around the sun. She is our first grand and just started high school. She's in volleyball, track, and a cheerleader. Also, an honor student. Wow.
Damn.
Couldn't be more proud of her. Could you give her some
She will not be in radio.
advice from Coach Ted, Leroy Jenkins, and some butter batter from Mike? I love Grammy and Grampy. Stay fresh, my friends.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins.
Oh.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
I'll tell you what, sometimes, a player comes into your program and you just look him dead in the eye and go, son, or I don't know what you'd say to a girl. Daughter. Just keep doing what you're doing. Sounds like you're kicking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'll be honest with you, coach was never on the honor roll. Like, yeah, stay at it, kid.
I know a male coach was called the player's son.
Yeah.
Son, you need to get back on defense. But I don't know if you say daughter, you really need to get back on defense.
You're right. I say it all the time. My
son is different.
I yell it all the time. Like, come outside, you got to catch that.
It's fine in sports. Like if you called me son right now, I thought I would assume you have a beef with me.
Correct.
But if you're a coach and you're telling someone, son, I need you to
You're
do
right.
this.
If you're not a coach, it's about to be a fight. Sorry, son. Like, here we go.
But I did it last night with the end of the Storm game. I just kept
What
saying,
did you yell?
You got to hit that shot.
Daughter?
Okay.
But I didn't use daughter. But if
That's why she missed.
If that had been college ball on boys, I would have been like, son, you got to hit that shot.
Right, like you're the dad.
Yeah,
you
I don't know.
You don't say daughter. What are you doing out there?
You don't.
I'm just saying.
I'm in a coach predicament.
Betty bought her about some butter, but she said there's butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter. So just better Betty bought about a bit of butter, and I didn't forget.
Guys, a big happy birthday to TJ in Boston. Give him some dirty Germans and the captain talking about Boston and Provincetown, please.
Yeah, TJ in Deutschland stands for testicle juice.
Yeah, enjoys those steaks tonight. Probably a tube one.
Ooh, well, ahoy there, and happy birthday, TJ. Here's a little surprise for you since you live in Boston. Me and the male mascots are going to pick you up and take you to Provincetown. Don't act like you don't want to go. We know you do. And me and the boys, when we get to Provincetown, we're going to do a little activity we called man chumming with our chowder cannons.
Yes.
Crunchback.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, man chumming.
Where they go to legal seafood?
Yeah, something like that.
Ironically, you take the ferry straight out from Boston.
What do you know? And we'll get on a boat. Crunchback.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Thank you, woman. Yes, a couple extra emails here. As you know, we're now on YouTube at KISW Rock.
Yeah.
Not only that, we appreciate it if you would smash the like burger and all like that, but subscribe and follow us there on that.
Most
YouTube
shows,
channel.
they have like buttons. We have a like burger. You smash our like burger.
I wonder if we could get a set of
Ooh,
the thumbs
TJ,
up.
smashing that like burger tonight, buddy.
I wonder if we could get a hamburger in there. I wonder if they would do that for us.
Yeah, he does it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Does Tim have the burger?
Oh, you mean actually
on
on
YouTube.
the thing?
On YouTube.
No, there's no freaking way that they're doing that.
Trust me, we'd have a long way to go.
No, because we need to count these things. So it's very important.
Yeah, why can't you just count burgers? It's kind of like burger.
No. That's an entirely different thing that they have to go in technically do that just for us. They're not.
They
doing
hire people for that.
I'm aware of that.
I bet important people could get it.
Yeah, but they also fired a whole lot of people that probably could do it a lot quicker, and now they did it. Now it's streamlined.
We'd have to be like, I don't even know. Like one of the Paul brothers,
5
Drewski
million,
level.
5 million views.
Yeah, we got a modest 1.7 thousand subscribers. They're not listening.
Tim
to us
just
right
hooked
now.
us up with the thumbs up and a burger.
Yeah, that's
we'll
like
take
burger.
care of it ourselves.
What's our modest number?
Our modest number of 1.7 thousand subscribers.
Oh, give him a round of applause. Actually, for week number 1, that's great.
That's damn good.
That's pretty good, right?
Oh, week number 2.
Watch out, Kai. We're coming for you.
Jeez, a whiz. Yeah.
Markiplier, I'm looking at you.
Right.
Here
I
come,
show speed. We show.
Here's a couple on couple emails on the YouTube.
We don't run fast.
Right.
Holy yes, I'm watching you guys on YouTube. You guys are totally meant to stay as just radio voices. You guys are in no way meant to be on camera.
Thanks.
Just way too ugly. I don't think my dog would even play with any of you. And by the way, who's the black guy?
I don't wanna play
Just
with your
kidding.
dog.
Love the show. Listen here every day in Florida. And listen on the podcast on the Odyssey app. But it is fun watching a few minutes of what I already heard on YouTube. I want to know what is up with Thrill's puppet thing on the window. And I really miss Sit and Spin. Any chance you guys can play the segment, cut the songs, and just tell us maybe what they are?
Nope.
Love you guys. I'll continue to smash the like burger daily.
Oh, the like burger.
Yeah. See?
I know he's kidding, but my dog won't even play with you is a very good insult.
I know. I actually appreciate it.
My dog wouldn't play with you.
Yeah, goddamn, you're so ugly. My dog wouldn't be friendly to you.
Your mom's so fat, if the dog ran around her, it'd be tired.
Mom was so fat she jumped up in the air and got stuck.
Your family's so poor, the welcome mat just says, well.
Here's a weird one from a listener named Tiffany. Tiffany with an I, by the way.
Oh, Tiffany.
Guys, love the new YouTube stream. I watch you while I'm in the shower.
Cool.
I have a waterproof phone pouch for paddleboarding.
Is that what you call your vagina?
That I use paddleboarding. That's what they call that? Paddleboarding?
Yeah.
I thought that's when you got up on one of those, surfboards and used to.
Oh, no.
That's paddleboarding.
Oh, no, she's in the shower.
Oh.
It's in her, waterproof pouch.
Oh, gotcha.
Paddleboarding is a totally different term for a woman in the shower.
Oh,
She's
gotcha.
a dirty young woman.
Yeah.
Guys, I was wondering who those two weirdos are in the picture behind Mike. Congrats on 20 years. I had a great time at your 20th anniversary party. Love you guys, and Ted Larpon.
These
Now
two?
from the lovely Tiffany. That's exactly who she's talking about.
Back here.
That's Ken and Donnie from The Advocate.
Yes,
right.
indeed.
When at our 20th anniversary party at Black Raven up in Woodlawn.
Larpon, Tiffany.
Those guys were up there, and they presented us with a present.
Yeah.
For being on the air for 20 years. It is an autographed picture of them.
Yes, correct.
Because apparently we had given them an autographed picture of us that they said is on their desk.
Right.
So I told Ken, I said, hey, man, we're going to put it in the studio. And he was dead serious. He's like, seriously, man, don't. I was like, Ken, you know we're going to. He's like,
he said don't?
Yeah, he's like, no, seriously, please don't. And now it's up in the studio.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
indeed.
so we didn't listen to him at all.
In full view of everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't know people could see it, but I like it.
I know, it cracked me
great.
up.
It feels like they're watching over us. Our advocates are over our shoulder right here.
There
I
you
do
go.
feel safer with them watching over us.
I really do. And they look
Right.
very serious.
Yeah.
Very, very serious.
We should have a button that you push and it just sings your little jingle through.
That
When
weird
you're driving down the road and you get hit you deserve an advocate.
Jesus, shut up.
You can see him behind Mike.
Do only lawyers do the back-to-back folded arms
Yes.
picture?
There is
there
no
any
other profession
Is there any
where they do that.
profession? Like,
I feel like there's been radio guys that have done it.
see, to me, it's like
Advertising their
Yeah.
show, though.
Yeah.
See, to me, it's
On
like
TV. Because I'm
maybe-
saying, like, used car dealers, new car dealers, they don't do that. They got a general vibe. They like to do, like, a finger gun at you or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Lawyers don't finger gun. And I mean, like, all of them. It is back-to-back, arms full.
plastic surgeons. I can see doing that.
But they...
Come get your fat sucked
If
out.
you're in real estate, you do it against the house.
Right. They lean against your property.
Right, but there's only one
They're
of them.
back-to-back lawyers.
That's ironic because there's a strong link between plastic surgery and real estate agents.
Damn right.
At least I say it's a bad thing. Most of them are attractive.
Oh, yeah.
One more email here before we get to Ted versus the FCC. Gentlemen, first, congratulations
take your time.
on 20 years. I'm just starting the 20th anniversary show. And you guys had me laughing so hard with a flashback of Thrill's garlic farts.
Garlic!
I had to stop what I was doing. And I just had to share this moment with you all from yesterday. So I pull into the parking lot, or out of the parking garage from work, and I got to a stoplight at the end of the block. I started your podcast while waiting for the light. Now, the windows were down, as it was hot outside, and 4 20-something rather attractive ladies were crossing in front of me as the podcast started right on the fart montage. Apparently, I had the volume a bit louder than I really needed for a podcast, as I was listening to music when I drove in that morning, and those 4 ladies shot me the oddest looks. They clearly heard all the farts. I just politely turned it down and smiled, and they walked down the road. I can only imagine what they were thinking. Cheers, gentlemen, and here's to 20 more years. That from Barry. All right, I think we hit the number. We can go back in time.
Yeah, baby.
To the last time that we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we could, let's go back in time.
Han would zip and slip in his dip ship. The dip ship lip was hip but snipped. Han's dip ship had brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt brunt gunt.
3 times fast.
Han would zip and slip his dip ship. The dip ship's lip was hip but snipped. Han's dip ship was brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt brunt.
Oh, sweet. Jeez, I wish.
Damn it! I thought I got through it a couple times.
No.
I think you did the week before.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it was the last word, week 1.
Yeah.
That was week 2. Yeah. This is week 3.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win. And and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
That Dolphins fan you met from Miami had some great cocaine.
My God, they did. Mixed with just a wee bit of Tide Pod.
Yeah.
Keeps the nose clean.
We totally forgot we had a redo on Ted versus the FCC. Out watching the Thursday night game. Miami dude, all yayed up.
Yeah. We flew to Miami.
Next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and here we are with bloody noses.
Which is even crazier is the game was in Buffalo.
I know. We didn't know until we got there,
No,
Ted.
we met the Miami guy. He's a fan. He's from Miami. He's in a bar.
We're just out in the parking lot snorting cocaine outside of...
Jumping through tables.
Yeah. the Miami
guy?
Yeah, he's doing the Buffalo mob stuff. All right, let's see here. Once again, this is the Ted versus the FCC Star Wars Edition submission. And it says, guys, I thought it would make sense to submit somewhat of a Star Wars themed Ted versus the FCC. I hope you didn't stay up too late working on one.
We did.
And I know that Ted is not the biggest fan of Star Wars, so that's why I wanted to do this. And I hope you like it best. That from Nick without the K. And it goes something like this. Han would zip and slip into his dip ship. The dip ship slip was hip, but snipped. Han's dip ship had a brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt bunt grunt.
Grunt.
All right, the way we do Ted versus the FCC. 1 time through, 3 times fast. Take 3.
Come on, Ted.
Grunt.
Han would zip and slip in his dip ship. The dip ship's lip was hip, but snipped. Han's dip ship had a brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt bunt grunt.
3 times fast.
Han would zip and slip in his dip ship. The dip ship's lip was hip, but snipped. Han's dip ship and brunt stunt front, he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt bunt grunt.
1.
Han would zip and slip into his dip ship. The dip ship lip was snipped. Han's dip ship had a brunt stunt front, and he fixed the brunt stunt front with a blunt bunt grunt.
2.
Han would zip and slip into his dip ship. The dip ship's lip was snipped. Han's dip ship had a blunt stunt front, and he flexed the brunt stunt front with a blunt brunt gunt.
Is it?
He said the word again, but he said...
Is it? Are you sure?
He said the football
Was
word.
that a win in Ted versus the FCC? I think we need a further review after the break.
Time is not on your side.
Tonight, artificial intelligence struggles to tell the difference between itself and Mark Zuckerberg. But first, if your rush hour commute seemed especially long this morning, it was likely because of the overturned 18-wheeler that blocked all lanes of traffic for several hours.
Oh, man, I got stuck in that traffic, man.
Is that why you were so late today?
Nope.
The truck was hauling metal recycling, and the debris field caused damage to multiple vehicles. Luckily, there were no reports of any serious injuries.
Okay, now that is good news, man.
Oh, thank goodness. I once saw a truck overturn when I was a little girl, and there were lots of injuries.
You witnessed a truck overturn as a child, Bonnie?
Oh, yes. I was in the car with my dad, and the truck in front of us overturned and spilled its hull onto the highway. My dad slammed on the brakes, but we still crashed into the truck's cargo. The car behind us slammed into us, and we plowed through even more cargo.
That sounds terrifying, Bonnie.
It really was.
Yes.
What was the truck hauling?
Dwarves.
Dwarves?
Yeah.
As in little people?
Yeah.
There was an 18-wheeler hauling dwarves.
Yeah. We didn't know until the truck overturned, and then all the dwarves fell out, on account of the truck overturning and all.
These were living people.
Until my dad slammed into them, yeah.
Okay, that is crazy, man.
That's what my dad said.
Why? I'm sorry, I still can't get past this. Why was an 18-wheeler hauling dwarves?
We never found out, and the truck driver didn't seem to want to explain that to anybody.
How many little people were in the truck?
Oh, gosh, there had to be hundreds of them. There were 3 of them still stuck in the grill of our car.
Were they still alive?
2 of them, yeah, and they were real unhappy.
What about all the others?
Most of them survived, I think. I remember them trying to dodge traffic, but they couldn't run very fast because of their tiny little legs.
An 18-wheeler hauling dwarves overturned on a highway.
Yeah.
And you crashed into them.
My dad did, yeah, because they were all over the road, because they spilled out of the truck.
Come on, Stowe. We just covered all this, man.
I know that, Felix. I just, you don't find this crazy.
Crazy things happen, Playboy. At that time, I woke up with 6 fingers on my hand.
What in the world are you talking about?
About a month ago, man, I woke up with 6 fingers on my left hand.
You woke up with 6 fingers on your left hand?
Yeah, man.
You woke up with 6 fingers on your left hand?
Yeah, man.
And where is this 6th finger now?
That's what makes it crazy, man. 2 days later, it was gone.
When that happened to me, I had 6 fingers for 4 days.
What? You both grown a 6th finger, only for it to disappear. No rhyme or reason why.
That is why it's crazy, Song.
We just got an email from viewer Tony in Sacramento. He says that he's a long-haul trucker and 6-fingered dwarf. He really appreciates this segment. He says he finds it very inclusive.
I told you so, man.
You did. You've always said that there's 6-fingered dwarves who drive trucks that we don't reach.
Felix said that?
Word for word.
And now you owe me a lobster dinner, Playboy.
We'll be back in an hour.
KSW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Back it up here at 508. We'll drink a toast in the weekend with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 550. But first, quick check with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. A new clinical trial found that men shed more pounds in 6 weeks by switching most meats with beans.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. At that point, you're losing a little bit of muscle mass, I would think.
I would think so, too.
Well, beans got protein.
It does.
They do.
Meat
but
has
not like
more.
meat.
I mean, I've had a black bean burger before.
Mm-hmm. Did you lose 6 pounds instantly?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Wild. Haven't eaten one of them.
It's the bun that gets you, you see.
Yeah. Look,
replacing all meat with beans.
Not all. Most. Most meats. So I'm assuming that you're still eating white meats. Yeah.
I feel like if you're in that realm, if you really want to cut out meat and all that crap, just go pescatarian.
Yeah.
Still get some
fish
protein
is
in
all
fish. Get some omegas in there.
Absolutely.
You don't have to eat them all the time, but if that, every other day.
Also, it depends on what you eat. I know meat Doritos.
Right.
Or candy.
Right.
Or ice cream.
You wouldn't eat meat Skittles?
I mean...
Oh, yeah.
New meat Skittles.
I mean, little nuggets of beef.
Like little itty-bitty
Beef
jerky.
nuggets.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Vegetarians still eat donuts, Doritos.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm still that from
French
BJ
fries.
Shea when he worked with us. For years, he was a vegetarian, and he was like, well, I still eat Oreos.
S ton of candy, right.
Yeah.
He was like, sweets are my nightmare.
Oreos are actually vegan, which means that there is no cream in that cream center.
What about the mini ones?
Mini ones we don't talk about, Ted.
Mini cream.
Mini cream. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's enough.
That's all you need. It'll do. A new study found that sugary sodas drive the spread of colorectal cancers.
Really?
Yeah, so enjoy those.
Well, we're doomed in this country.
There's an Earth-like exoplanet that may be habitable, according to scientists.
Were you going to say habitable?
Habitable.
Yeah.
Habitable.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, we should send them.
Yeah.
It would take like a million years to get there.
Oh. I'm just saying, a lot of people, they're just like, this place sucks. Tired of the Earth.
Let it go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah.
We just need to get like one of those aliens here to show us how we can go real fast in
That's
space.
right.
That's all we need.
Wouldn't take a million years, just 40 light years.
Yeah, build this thing and then you can take off and get there like in a day.
I told you, my theory is they've been here. It's like, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's like Star Wars. They turn on hyperdrive or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go.
Time to put your thinking caps on, gents. It's time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It is an S word that means to yield to something. An S word that means yielding to something.
Oh, give me a second.
Suspend?
Yield to something.
Yield to something.
S word means to yield to something.
Yeah, you're very close. What if I were to say to give in to something?
To succum?
There you go.
Oh,
Succum
well
is the
done.
word. Well done, Miles.
Good thing we
Well
put the
done.
suck on there.
Yeah, I know.
Because then we just get...
Stop. Mom.
If you do it like phonetically.
Yeah, I know. Enough.
That'd be fun.
It's a description of a woman everyone wants to meet.
How was your weekend? You're not going to believe
You're
this.
not going to believe it.
She, to me.
Right.
Doggone it.
What it really means.
Since the creation of ChatGPT, student test scores have gone through the roof.
You don't freaking say.
But their writing has declined.
You don't freaking say.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Why don't you just say, look, they found a new way to cheat, just like we found ways to cheat when we were in school. Yes, your test grade, spectacular.
Right.
Your intellectual ability, non-freaking existent.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is. Let me guess. Kids got better at math scores with calculators.
Right. It's how do you look up the information?
Right. But to be fair, the way the Fed weighs, the money they're going to give you, a lot of teachers say, look, the test scores are what matter. Not for you as an individual, right? You're going to go through life as a moron, but for us to continue to get funding, we have to have a certain number, a certain test score average.
Yeah.
So cheap. I think at some point that'll be reevaluated. Like, take a look around. Not everyone in this country is that freaking smart. Obviously, ChatGPT has a lot to do with it.
Right. Music training has been linked to stronger top-down focus and less distractions.
I would think any kind of training would do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you train in anything, you probably find you don't get distracted.
I got some time this weekend in between games. I'm going to work on the uke.
Attaboy.
Have you put any time into
I'm going to
the
hold you to that, Ted.
The one I have now, shout out to Aaron, is legit.
This is a good one. Stays in tune.
Yeah. And it's wood.
Do you have a tune in mind? Like tiptoe through the tulips.
Oh, honestly, I'm trying. My buddy sent me a tutorial on how to learn how to play Rocky Top.
Oh,
nice. That is appropriate for you.
Right.
I would laugh at anyone else.
And if you actually nail it, you know you're going to buy a ticket to Tennessee.
Right.
And go there.
The problem is me singing it.
Have someone else sing it. Hey, I'm going to play
Brad
it.
on
Yeah.
Oh, of course Brad can sing it.
Damn right. He'll be right there. He'll play guitar next to your uke, and you two can sing it together.
You'll always be close, to me.
A new study found that amateur soccer players that head the ball are less likely to perform well on memory tests.
Oh my God! They don't. Please don't waste our money.
That smash their head on things.
Who's giving away these grants?
I don't know.
Keep asking.
Look, everybody's trying to cut back. You know, and be a little bit better with their money. Maybe someone needs to talk to these people. Say, look, this is a waste of money and time.
Why don't you do a study on the people that needed to hear a study that said if you repeatedly bang your head, it affects your memory?
Do you realize that most youth soccer leagues do not allow that?
And that's why.
And there's a reason for that.
I would also say if you're in an adult soccer league playing half field, do not try to head it on Sunday mornings.
No.
It will hurt.
It sucks.
Yeah. It is a ball. Although I will say this, at my kids' soccer game Saturday, one of his buddies did a header. And I cannot explain how this ball went into the goal, but it went into the goal. And it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I don't think he was trying to get it in the goal, so it kind of rainbowed up. But it's one of those things, you can see the goalie trying to adjust. He just could not figure out the spin on this ball. I mean, and it bounced in. Kid did a backward somersault as a result.
Well, also, yes, if it's a corner kick, go ahead and take the damage.
Mine was a goal kick. I was hungover. I decided I was going to head it. And then I had to sub myself out. It's like, you all right? I was like, that really hurt my head.
That sucked, man.
Yeah. They were like, you don't need to do that. I was like, I know.
Culture may be a main factor in human evolution instead of DNA these days, according to a new study.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that got me thinking. As much as we like to not say it, we actually do have quite the culture here in America.
Yeah. The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
Yeah. So this comes to us via BuzzFeed, and is actually non-Americans' favorite things about us.
So non-Americans' favorite things about us Americans.
About the United States, right?
Oh, I bet I know some of these.
Do ya?
Yeah, we're friendly.
We are very friendly.
Just ask how you're doing.
And confident.
Yes. Hang on to that one right there. So it starts out, it says, I visited 35 countries, but nowhere has better food than the U.S.
Oh, I believe that wholeheartedly.
The food diversity is phenomenal, and Americans have improved and even perfected many global cuisines. In Europe, there's way too much focus on being authentic, whereas in the U.S., it really feels like a melting pot. The quote-unquote bastardization of cuisines from around the world has actually elevated food to a whole new level.
When you go to the French Quarter in New Orleans, it'll be some of the best food you've eaten. And that's specifically because it's not quote-unquote authentic.
Right, because it's
specifically
Cajun, soul food, and French influence.
Yeah,
right.
man. And it's the best food you eat.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's see.
I know people used to think it was a faux pas, but I love a fusion restaurant.
Me too, man.
Yeah. Put an egg roll in my burrito.
Hell yeah.